want to talk about that too.
I knew you were going to bring it up. Do you still have the intro? You don't have the intro.
I still got it. Whenever you're ready to come back and shit.
1 and 9.
Yo, we back up in here.
Yes, sir.
You know
Yes,
what I
sir.
mean? You know what I mean? Biz the Prince.
BI double. Jersey was good, man. We in the building.
You already know.
Do I need an introduction?
I mean, yo, just so they know and shit. Just to fucking say it.
Jersey, stand the fuck up and push the fuck back. You already know we outside. Solo 1 and 9, Airwave 1 and 9.
Absolutely.
We outside repping big Jersey. It's Queen Neveah.
Yeah, see, I'm pretty sure they already know.
Absolutely.
I mean, but fuck it though. It just,
If they ain't know before, they know
They
now.
about to know now.
yeah, they about to know now. Dead ass, yo. So what's good with y'all?
Good, man. We out here grinding. We both got records out that's moving. And it's crazy because they're both Jersey anthems.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, like, she got the This New Jersey that dropped first.
yeah.
Went viral. Scarlett even seen it. Everybody seen it.
Which is super fire. The first to do it in Jersey, by the way.
Yeah.
First.
Let them know.
First.
Let them know.
Absolutely.
First to do it. You feel me? And it's cool. Like I'm supporting Jersey as a whole. You feel me?
Yeah.
But give a queen credit for where it's due.
Mm-hmm.
I paved the way for that.
Yeah.
For people to just have the thought of, oh, let me turn this into another Jersey anthem.
Yeah.
But niggas that saw it first, they know. 28K. Oh, we probably at 29K.
Probably at
almost
30.
30K. Don't even matter at the end of the day. Numbers don't lie. Dates don't lie. I dropped that shit in May. You're in May.
In May.
It's
And that shit moving.
September.
It's moving.
And it's still continuously moving. And that's what I mean. Like, sometimes you got to catch it when it, like, at the perfect time,
Yeah.
you know? And I feel like that's exactly what I did. I executed the perfect time.
Yeah.
And I just want people to recognize that, especially in Jersey. I want people did they freestyles, people dropped they shit, that's cool. It's all Jersey, it's big Jersey all
Yeah.
day. But give Queen Neveah something because I set that shit off. And you could literally look up like Scarlett, this is New York remix, and outside of Snoop Dogg's remix, I'm top
Yeah.
views.
Yeah.
It's like Scarlett, this is New York. Scarlett remix, this is New York featuring Snoop Dogg. Scarlett, this is New Jersey, Queen Neveah. Fuck you talking about?
Fuck you talking about?
Talk
You heard?
heavy. Talk heavy.
That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So all right. Speaking of Jersey anthems and shit, you know what I'm saying? We got your shit.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? It's moving, yo.
On
Nice
your New
transition.
Jersey.
It's definitely moving.
Absolutely. So what happened was I got a long journey.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I've been doing this for a minute. And what happened was back in the day, I had a song called Drop It Down. And DJ Lil Man, salute the Lil Man, the whole Jersey Club, you know, the whole movement. He flipped it, left, right, drop it down. So anytime you hear that, I know you probably heard it before.
Yeah.
Like left, right,
Yeah.
left, right. Let me see you drop it.
down.
That's
Yeah.
me.
Yeah.
Yeah, so what happened was I was like, once all the Jersey clubs started popping off, like Lil Uzi jumped on the wave, Drake.
Uh-huh.
I'm
Beyonce.
like, Beyonce.
Yeah.
You know, I was like, you know what? Let me bring it back out. But I did a new joint.
Yeah.
I put that part in the song, but I was like, you know, let me do a new joint. And then I linked up with my partner I've been working with for years, and I got a deal. He got a label called Dominion Hill.
Yeah.
And we got distribution with Equity and Rock Nation.
That's major.
Yeah.
That's major, man.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
congrats on that.
Thank you.
Definitely congrats on that,
Yeah.
man.
So record's moving, man.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
moving.
Now, how big do you think you know, DJ Lil Man, how you think his impact on Jersey was?
Oh, huge, man.
Yeah.
Huge. Lil Man, Walla. I come from that same era, you know, DJ
Yeah.
Tamel, all of them. You know, those are my guys right there. And I watched it grow. J Hood, you know,
Yeah.
all those guys, salute to all of them. And I watched it grow from that time, you know, 09, 10, 11. And when, like, I would get around my dudes and they'd be like, yo, Jersey Club, you can't rap over no Jersey Club. And then,
Yeah.
like, now everybody's rapping over Club.
Yeah, you got the Jersey Club mixed with the drill.
Right, right.
I mean, that shit's hard.
Right.
Now, a lot of people say, like, Jersey never had a sound before that.
We been had a sound.
Been since
Been
we
had a
was
sound.
teenagers, like young kids.
Yeah, you know, a lot of people saying that shit, though.
I don't get it though. You know what it is? I think it's because we don't have like a bona fide superstar. Like if you go to like Brooklyn, obviously you have like Biggie, Hove,
Yeah.
Queens. You got Nas. Atlanta, you got Future, you know, and like Jersey, we got our stars, you know, Queen Latifah, Redman, Joe Budden, but like in the 2000s, there's not like that.
You talking about now?
Right now.
Yeah, last one we had was you know, Fetty.
Fetty is.
You know, Albie Al moving.
Albie Al, yeah, he from our.
Shout out to Jersey City, Chilltown
City.
in the building. You
Word
feel
up.
me? We outside.
Right.
Yeah, we got a lot of people, man.
We do.
So much talent in the state, bro.
Now, speaking of that, right? So, do you feel like Jersey supports Jersey, though?
It's
What
getting
a
better.
topic. What a topic.
It's layers to it.
Yeah.
You want to start? How you feel about it?
Talk about it.
Let's just get it in right now.
Can we take a shot first?
Take a shot.
Let's take a shot before we have this topic.
Go.
Salute.
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 To Jersey.
Jersey, 50 years of
This
hip hop.
topic.
Jersey, 50 years of hip hop, man.
So I'm going to repeat what I said in the interview. I said it's very crabs in a bucket. Like everybody's in a race to get to the top. Nobody's in like hand in hand. If I'm in a position, let me help my people get in a position.
Yeah.
That's actually why I wrote that bar in Mic Drop. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to put my people on so we could break bread together. Pulling them out from the rain so they could so many weather. But how quick they tend to forget you provided the shelter, right?
Yeah.
Niggas really forget like where you pulled them out of. And that's the energy in Jersey. New York is so like, you win, I win. Come on, we in this together. Like it's so much of that like family.
Yeah.
You know, and I feel like Jersey is so much in a combative to like get to the top when it's like the formula is really us working together, just like New York.
Yeah.
I'm tired of niggas referring to Jersey as like the cousins to the city. Like
That's
nah.
what they always do, man. We
trash.
the cousin,
But we not.
the little brother or some
We
shit.
not though.
Yeah.
Like respectfully, we're really not. We got a lot of shit coming from Jersey.
Yeah.
That niggas never want to give. They don't ever want to credit.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of waves coming from Jersey that niggas like bite off of.
Yeah.
Take it, branch it out, and make it their own. Boom.
Make it their own.
And then never give Jersey the credit.
Uh-huh.
Nah, we gotta stop that shit.
I mean, it just kind of happened. You know what I mean? Like, that's why, first of all, that's why we say big Jersey.
Big
Yeah.
Jersey, the
'Cause
biggest.
Ain't no little brother, nothing. I don't
Never.
know
Yeah.
what that is. But I feel like when that song went crazy, it was like a thing where Philly was like, this is our sound, like Philly Club. And I'm like, wait, what?
Yeah, yo wildin'.
What?
Yeah.
Like, we could go back, like back.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it really was just, it wasn't even called Jersey Club. I'm so far back, it was called Brick City Club. That's what it was called.
Yeah.
And it was Brick City Club and Baltimore Club. Those were the two spots that I know that sound. That it's very similar. And that's why, like, when Uzi went crazy with that song, like, everybody starting to come out.
Yeah.
You know, like, nah, we got to stand on this shit. You know?
Right.
Then the drill started happening. You got, like, Bandman and everybody coming out doing their joints.
Yeah. Then that joint with Cooley Ray, she shot that in Newark, so
Yeah.
like
But
That
she
was
from Jersey.
Yeah, she from
Shout out
Jersey.
to Hackensack. You feel
Hackensack,
me?
yeah, I think.
But again, it's like that's never really talked about. They like, yeah, Coyle Ray, but
Boston.
never Coyle Ray from Jersey.
Yeah, they
You
say
know what
Boston.
I'm-
Yeah,
say
yeah.
Boston.
You know what I'm saying?
Because of
But
politics,
respectfully, I feel like that's also her doing. Like she like sideline, like, yeah, I'm from Jersey, and then like let's get on to the topic.
Yeah.
As opposed to like an artist like me that's like literally coming out, or artists like Bizz that's coming out with like Jersey anthems. Like we're fucking proud.
Yeah.
I don't give
Tatted
a
on
fuck how
me.
you feel.
Yeah.
Tatted on me.
I don't give a
Block
fuck how
tatted
you
on me.
feel. This is my state. This is my city. These are my people. And I'm representing that.
Yeah.
You feel me? And you should be proud. I don't give a fuck. We come from the same town.
Yeah.
You think niggas is coming from Bayonne to shows in New York and shows in this place in Jersey? Like, no, they're not.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean you stop repping where you from. Because at the end of the day, you got to have where you from on your back. That's what it is as an artist. You feel
Yeah.
me? Everybody that came from New York, I got Brooklyn on my back. I got Queens. I got the Bronx. Wherever. Wherever. LBI.
Yeah.
You got it on your back. Right?
Yeah.
Be proud of that. Why
Got
the
to.
fuck not?
Got to.
I will never ever represent a place I'm not from.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna be like, yeah, I'm from Jersey, but shout out to Queens. Like, get the fuck out of here. Like, I'm
Yeah,
from
yeah.
Jersey, big Jersey. Like, that's the energy that needs to be more embraced within the artistry. It's like everybody from New York represent, yo, Queen. Like, you hear it.
Yeah.
But you never hear like, Patterson, no. Brick City, maybe sometimes, but like you don't hear it. It's not like an embracive thing, and I think Jersey needs to be more embracive. That's why I shouted out so many area codes and cities in this New Jersey because it's like, yo, we outside. Yeah. Capital City, Trenton, we outside. Fuck you talking about? Yeah. We got us. We got our places too, just like them. Rep that shit and be proud of it.
Jersey hard though.
Period.
Nice, Jersey hard, man.
Period.
You know what I'm saying?
I tell you what though, like that's why that Fetty run was so important. Like I think he broke a record. I think it's either him and Wayne, like 6 number ones back to back.
Fetty was going strong, man.
Crazy.
And a lot of motherfuckers never heard of Patterson.
Yeah,
which
they
is
do
crazy.
now.
They was like, what Patterson?
Which is like Patterson.
My older brother and all my nieces and nephews grew up in Patterson.
Yeah.
Like, Patterson it's another city with a
Shout out
bunch
to
of
Patterson,
talent,
y'all.
bro. Bunch of talent up there.
See, Jersey as a whole got a lot of talent, man. I'm talking about from the cities to the suburbs and shit. You got a lot of producers
even
from South Jersey, like
even like Hackettstown.
You got a lot. That's where City High from and shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right.
But I mean, it's like we don't embrace it, but I think we allow that shit. You know what I mean? When they be like, oh, you the little brother, you the little cousin or some shit, motherfuckers allow it. Like you feel like you getting sunned and shit, you don't even know.
And that's why we make the music we make.
Yeah.
That's just why there is a New Jersey anthem. That's why there is this is New Jersey.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Because there are artists out here that really are proud and represent their state and where they come from, their city, their town, their set, wherever. They represent it well.
Yeah. Right, we're very prideful.
Very prideful.
Yeah.
And that's the thing that nobody ever realizes about Jersey. Everybody's like, New York, New York. And it's cool. You know why New York is lit? Because they have the platforms. They got the radio stations. They got all of this shit going on in New York. So niggas from Jersey, we gotta go over that bridge, motherfucker.
Yeah, you gotta
go over that motherfucker and show them what Jersey about. That's what I did.
Yeah.
My whole team, Respect the Grind, it's all New York based.
Brooklyn,
Yeah.
It's all Queens, Brooklyn, Bronx, Manhattan. It's all a unit of everybody that's like the hottest in the city and came into one. But I'm the only one from Jersey. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. And when you go to New York, they give so much love. They give so much love.
They do give
They
a lot
really
of love,
do.
yeah.
I can't even lie to you. They give so much love because it's different. But I also come and represent. I don't be outside on some like scare shit like, all right, what up, y'all? I'm from Jersey, and I'll be like, yo, I'm from Big Jersey.
Yeah.
Fuck, and I'm saying it in my bars because I want you to hear that shit.
Yeah.
And there's nothing wrong with that. Be proud of where you come from. Don't be like shaking up. Fuck that. Big Jersey. Jersey, stand the fuck up and push the fuck back.
So
that means something.
You gotta do it.
That means something.
You know what I'm saying? When DMX came out, when the Locks came out, motherfuckers they didn't know shit about no Yonkers unless you was from over there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But you gotta rep it. You gotta rep, man.
Absolutely.
But I think we finally getting back into it though.
It's getting there. I traveled a lot.
Yeah.
One thing I did realize, which I thought was weird, out of all the states I've been to, I'm like, yo, why Jersey don't have a radio station? And I think that's a big problem.
I always thought about that shit too, man.
Yeah, I'm like, yo, you got a whole state with like 8 million people and then you don't got one radio station. It's either New York or Philly.
Yeah.
If you in South Jersey, you got to go to Philly. And if you in North Jersey, Central, you got to go to.
But see, the thing is, they also they got radio stations that's based in Jersey, but
it's all AM.
No. They got FM. I think even 94.7 is based in Jersey.
You know what 94.7 is?
And they got other shit in South Jersey that's based in Jersey, but they're gonna shout out the bigger city.
It's trash, man.
You get what I'm saying? It's like Rutgers and shit, right?
Right.
When you watch a football team, when you watch a football game, they don't be like, yo, like.
Shout out to NJCU.
They're like, oh, we
Gothic Knights.
They gotta show the New York skyline in the back.
Every time.
You can't even see that shit from Brunswick.
No, not even close.
You know what I'm saying? You can't even see that shit from there. No. So I'm like, yo, I get it. They gotta market it. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, man, you gotta give love where it's due, man.
Got you, man.
1,000%.
Like everywhere I used to go, man. Like she said, like I'll be one deep. Like where you from? I'm from Jersey. That's New York. No.
Yeah, a lot of people compare us and shit.
No,
which I understand, but
because they hear the accent and they like,
you from Jersey or you from Newark? No.
No,
we from
And I'm regardless of anything, like everybody thinks I'm from Jersey City. I don't know why. I'm here to tell y'all I'm not. Queen Neveah is not from Jersey City. I am from Bayonne, New Jersey, Budaville, 201. We cousins to Jersey City. That means when you, period, 1-8 in the building. When you travel to Jersey City, you go just a little further past 63rd Street and you into Bayonne.
You know what it is? Because it's like Bayonne, Jersey City is like Newark and Irvington. So
yes. Perfect example.
If I'm by the bowling alley, well, bowling alley is actually technically Jersey City, but like I could be on this block in Bayonne and throw a rock,
the bowling alley.
Like
that's how
close it is.
Yeah,
like you're on
it's
this block
close.
and then you just it's close.
It's super close.
So for people that don't know, right? Like, what was it like growing up in Bayonne?
Shit, it was fun for me. I lived in projects my whole life, so like, you know what I mean? Like,
That should be fun too, though.
Fun, man. Playing basketball in the garbage cans, and putting the crate up on the fence. You know what I mean? And shooting in that. You know what I mean? Like, it was fun growing up. I was an athlete. You know, I played ball, and but I got hurt and shit. So that's how. Like, I ain't grow up wanting to be a rapper. Yeah, I grew up like I started getting into hip hop early on, listening. And I used to write, you know, like early on, young, 11, 12. But I played ball, you know, that was my thing. And then, like, when I got hurt, I was like, damn, man, that was my dream, like, crush. And then I just transitioned. I was like, you know what, let me get this rap a try. Because, like, I get around all my boys and I start rapping and shit. And, yo, you got talent, bro. Why don't you do something with this? And just once I hit the ground running, I did my first talent show at, like, 16. And it just hit the ground running. You know what I mean? And I've been doing it ever since, bro.
I mean, some shit happens for a reason, man.
Yeah, man. It's crazy. It's especially, like, you spend so much time. Like, anybody that's an athlete, they know, like, you play ball. Like, it's AAU. It's every day. You know what I mean? Like, every day, all day, 24/7. And then when you got that crush, it's like, oh, shit. Yeah. Like, it's over. Like, what I'm going to do now? You know what I mean? And then I just channeled all that energy and talent into this. I was like, you know what? I'm going to attack the music the same way I attack the basketball shit. Yeah. So, like, I started writing. Like, I had marble notebooks. I'm just filling them up. All right, that's full. Getting another one. And just sharpen my craft, man.
So you feel like you had the discipline from being an athlete?
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yep.
Yeah.
I just moved it over. You know what I mean? Just the same discipline. You know, you play sports, you know, you got to wake up 6 in the morning. You got to run. You got weight room. You got this and that. So I just put that, you know, like interviews. Yeah. Like, we show up on time. Niggas, you know, rappers, they like, rappers be late for this and that. I'm like one of the rappers, like, the show at 9, I'm there at 7:30, like, yo, can we do mic check? Like, you know
mic check's over, so what's next?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I'm on time for shit, man. Like, just discipline.
Yeah. Oh, so I guess Queen Neveah next. So, growing up in Bayonne, I've said it in my music and I've said it in interviews. It was different for me because I'm biracial. And a lot of people didn't know how to take me. Are you Puerto Rican? But then they would see my mom like, oh, but you black. And they see my dad and, oh, but you white. Like, and Bayonne is like such a melting pot of like, and you could agree, like.
All different races.
All different races. It's not just like one. And growing up it was a little difficult. You know, I didn't feel
like you fit in. I
didn't feel like I fit in, like in one group, because also aside from like my race, just my personality, just who I am. Like I was always like I was a muscle. You feel me? As a girl, like I had boys like, oh my God, like such a, you know what I'm saying? Like it was
still
a different,
pretty aggressive. Yeah,
it was a different, but like all in like good taste. Like I was the muscle protecting my friends. I got picked on. Yeah. You feel what I'm saying? Not just like a bully, like rah. Like no, it was all. But because of that, if you're the muscle of the group, that means that like you have people that's like more hesitant and afraid of like controversy and things like that. So I was always like the forefront, and I took a lot of like my friends growing up, like their slack, and within that, it made me grow into, I need to find more protection. Like I need to find like a backup of like when I'm outside, I know I'm good. Yeah. And because you don't fit in, so you don't ever feel like it's secure. Like you understand? Like I've been in homes where it was like predominantly all white homes, and the dad came out and like looked at my color and was just like pulled the daughter to the side, and the daughter came back in and was just like, so my dad said you have to leave.
Oh shit.
You know what that's like at like 9?
Yeah.
So in the city you grew up in, you understand? So like my history with that is a little different because I never felt accepted.
Yeah.
I always felt like I was always me. I never felt like I had to change who I was to like be, fit in. But it was always a struggle. It was never easy for me. It wasn't. Even still to this day, I've gotten cursed out so many times because like old viejas, like Puerto Rican, why you don't know Spanish? You don't know what I'm talking about? And I'm just like, I'm not even Spanish. Like, and it also goes with the stereotype of like, you see somebody, their skin complexion looks light, you automatically assume them with being Latino or Latina. Yeah. You see them dark, you automatically assume them as being Afro, whatever. Even with me, when I first met you, I was like, oh, so you're black. Like, yeah, African American. He was like, I'm actually 100% Cuban. So I was like, shit.
But this is the thing, though. Just to make it clear, though. I'm still black.
You are.
You know what I'm saying? No, but the thing is, but you gotta, because a lot of people got there's a lot of people out there that be like, oh, nah, like, I'm not black, I'm Dominican, but you dark as shit. But they don't want to accept it. You know what I'm saying? That's a whole nother thing, man.
No, we can talk about it. The roots.
That's a whole other thing, yeah.
You would never, like, your makeup of what you are as a whole would never be without those African roots.
Yeah.
The drums, the bachata, the merengue, the salsa, you hear those drums. That comes from African roots. Yeah. You should be proud of that and embrace that.
Yeah, of course.
1,000%.
Yeah. I never had, like, an issue with I mean, I look racially ambiguous, Yeah. People don't know what I am. They're like, yo, you Blasian, black and Asian.
Yeah.
I'm like, no, I'm black. I'm black.
Yeah.
And I don't even have Asian in me. I'm literally black. You know what I mean? Just, we come in all different colors.
Yeah, different shades, different colors. Yeah.
So,
now, how do you think growing up with, a lot of that shit, you know what I'm saying, you had to be like a little bit rough growing up. Like, how do you think that transitioned into the music?
It just allowed me to, like, not give a fuck as much. I'm going to just talk my shit regardless. I feel like we live in a world where everybody talks their shit now. Like, nobody's holding back. We got Sukiana talk about, I'm eating niggas' ass. We be eating niggas' ass. And I'm just like, so therefore, I don't need to, like, walk on eggshells to, like, say what the fuck I want to say. Yeah. We live in it's such a contradiction, though, because we live in a world where you hear that and it's offensive. Like, I can't believe she's saying that. You're a slut. And then it's like the reverse is like, people are super sensitive. So, like, when we used to watch Dave Chappelle or we used to watch The Boondocks, something so raw, in your face, whatever, it's looked at as like, oh, you're talking about this? That's super, I'm offended. Everybody's so offended. They try to
cancel those shows today.
Everybody's on cancel energy.
Yeah.
Everybody's on cancel energy.
Yeah. That's true.
It is.
For what?
That's why, I mean, like, I'm not one of them dudes, like, I come from that era, but I'm not one of them dudes that's, like, shitting on, like, the young boys and shit.
Yeah.
I feel them, like, I like the fact that they speak their mind and they about entrepreneurship.
Yeah.
Like, my young boys that rap, they just, like, a label. We ain't waiting for no label. We just record the shit ourselves and put it out ourselves. Like, you know what I mean? They figure it out. Granted, it's a little different because they don't got to press up CDs and pass out mixtapes and do that whole thing. They got the internet.
Yeah, that grind back in the day was crazy.
It was, oh, my God.
That shit was crazy, man.
It was super different.
God, bro. Pressing up tons of CDs and getting artwork done. It was different, bro. It was different.
The grassroots, like, footwork.
Footwork.
So with, like, the social media,
right?
Comparing it to, like, how it was back in the day, you got the social media now. Like, how do you feel, like, as far as, like, having the major machine behind you or just doing it yourself? Like, how do you feel, like, compared to back in the day?
I don't even think it's no machine. It's no machine.
You don't feel like that? You don't feel like the Sony and the Capitol records and all that shit? Like, do you feel like, do you need it?
No.
Yeah.
No.
Not now.
No, you don't. You need it when it's time to do Live Nation. Now you sign deals with like Live Nation and you on TV, on the radio 85 times a day. And like once you go mainstream that way. But you don't need it. You don't need it. I know independent artists, Rock Marciano that works with Griselda. Like I know independent artists that make more money than niggas that signed to Def Jam and major labels.
Yeah.
Because
Russ.
they own every Russ. There you go.
Come on.
Like Russ could give a fuck less about a major label, bro.
Yeah.
He's selling out
100%er.
arenas and
100%er.
he's taking the door money, everything.
Producing the music,
Yeah.
writing the music,
He's producing, writing, recording,
executing the music.
engineering, and
Like,
then performing,
100%er.
and then taking the sales, the door,
Everything too.
the merchandise. I mean, granted, he might have a label behind him to help him, you know, but nah, it's different nowadays. It's different. It's not. It ain't even no. It's no A&R. It's no A&R, and there's no artist development anymore. It's over.
Yeah, A&Rs, I mean, you could just go to YouTube,
Yeah,
Instagram.
yeah.
Yeah, you really don't need that shit no more.
Nah,
Now,
it's over.
since you might not need a label, right? How do you feel as far as like having the team behind you though? Like management and the team that comes with you when you're moving. How do you feel like as far as that? Like do you feel like you need the management?
Yeah, I feel like the management helps guide you. For me, I've always been like solely me, independent. No management, no team, just like me figuring it out. And then I saw the difference between the respect I've gotten and then also like my artistry and the development of it. It's more like put together. It's more like focused on, which is great. It helps, you know. I think somebody that that is looking for that guidance, they need the management. You can't really do it on your own unless you're taking the steps to like find out your own research, your own knowledge towards it.
Yeah.
If you're not doing that, then I would definitely suggest like getting management, getting a partner, getting an investor, getting somebody else that knows more than you that could get you in rooms that you can't get alone.
Yeah.
Because I could get in rooms alone, respectfully. But because of the team I'm on, I know I could get into bigger rooms.
Yeah.
And that's the key. You always want to get into bigger rooms.
Yeah.
That's what the motion is. That's the grind as an independent artist until you get into the right room.
Right.
To the right room.
That's what it is. We could be in multiple rooms all day. Right room, right room. But what's the right room? Who's in there? What A&R's in there? Who in there? Who manager in there? That's just looking. Just like they're on like a Thursday night, I ain't really looking, and they hear you. Like, yo, what the fuck is up? That's how that shit happen. So you always got to be prepared.
Yeah.
Opportunity meets preparation. So once you're prepared and you know your shit right, opportunity is going to knock all fucking day. You just got to be prepared for that shit.
Yeah.
You know?
Like,
with management or not.
Now with like being a female, do you feel like they take you do they take you serious when you go in certain rooms, or do you need that male management figure behind you?
I think in the beginning I did,
Yeah.
but now that so many people know who I am and know what I represent, it's become a different respect.
Yeah.
There's a lot of men that respect women that really, really rap, and they respect the box. Let's just say that, for lack of better words.
Yeah.
And I never thought, it's actually crazy that you asked that, because like I never thought I would be in a position where I would actually get respected from men, because it's such a hard industry to get into without men already having this preconceived notion of like what you've done, who you are, what you do. If they say the right things, do the right things, then you're going to put out, you know? That's like always a thing.
Yeah.
And there's women in this game that do that respond to that, answer to that. That's cool. It makes it harder for women like me, because you ain't nada, nothing, zero, zip. But I'm coming into an industry where it's like my look on the exterior may look differently, and like, oh yeah, she look like yeah. And then when I hop on the mic, they're like, oh shit, right. You rap.
Yeah.
Oh, I respect you in a whole different light.
Yeah.
Facts.
If I had a penny for every like brother that came up to me and was like, yo, when I first saw you, that's like the thing. When I first saw you, I thought Blase Blonde. It's always related to like pretty, sexy, cute. You a singer, R&B singer. But then you came on with like all headed queen. I lost my shit. Like,
Yeah.
Now
and
it's
then
time
you
to
get
spit
that.
nasty on some classic
Yeah.
shit.
Period. That's right. Let them know the bars, Bizz. Let them know the bars.
But see, they're not really quite wrong though,
Correct.
because Vega can sing.
I can.
She can sing, man. You know what I mean?
can.
So
That's the development. That's what I grew up doing. I grew
Yeah.
up. My major in music. My degree is musical theater. So the singing is there, the acting, the performance, and I think that's why I'm so strong in what I do. It shows. It shows my history of my craft.
yeah, that
I've
stage
loved
presence
it.
crazy.
Yeah, I loved this since I was 5.
Yeah.
It's in my blood, the stage presence, the acting, the performing, the just being the forefront, being the best. That's there. And you have to work super, super hard to do it as a woman, even
Yeah.
more. A woman that's not up there twerking. You know how,
Yeah, it's different. Yeah,
bruh, you know how easy it would be? I'll just go up there and just like, twerking my shit
yeah,
and rapping. I could do that. But do you know how harder it is to be up there and do none of that?
just lost all that
I
respect,
just
man.
need
You
all
know
the
what I'm
niggas to hear me.
saying? Yeah.
I need the men to hear me. And then for the men to actually hear me and come up, yo, who are you? And just the love.
Yeah.
That's the difference. That's how I was like, ooh, I'm onto something different. I want the respect. I don't want people to just, yo, she pretty. Like, no, I want people to know, like, I hustle.
Yeah.
I don't stop until I get it done. And I'm not going nowhere until I'm done. You feel me? So all of that love and respect and support coming from a man, I've always said this, is like crazy to me.
Yeah.
Because it's always been male dominating. So now women are winning, which is amazing. That's super fire. Do I agree with the topic of how we're winning? No.
Yeah.
But the fact that women are in the forefront, I'm with it all day.
Yeah.
But at the same time, can you go into an open cipher, a boom bap open cipher, as like an Ice Spice and feel like you blowing a block?
That ain't
No,
happening. That ain't
absolutely not.
Should be able
They
to.
gonna want to hit.
Yeah.
They gonna look at you and be like, oh nah, like fuck them bars. Like, let me see what that pussy do. Respectfully, that's really what it be about.
Yeah.
You know? So that's a little my tidbit of.
Yeah, but you spit though, so they
Right.
respect it every time. Every time out, you know.
Appreciate it.
They respect the bars. And
Yeah.
That's number
Yeah.
one.
Now, Bizz thought he was gonna be a football player. Did you know you was
Basketball.
Basketball.
Gonna? I mean, basketball. You know what I'm saying? But
I know I look like that.
nah. Basketball. So yeah, when you doing your shit, you talking nasty on some classic shit. Nah, so a lot of these dudes, they don't try you. Is it? I mean, do they?
The ones that don't know me do.
Yeah,
I'll say that.
yeah,
Even in my live, they was still But again, I think it's the stereotype of a female rapper.
yeah,
Available, single, eating niggas' ass. I'm out here. I'm taking your nigga. Like that's a stereotype of a female rapper right now, which is crazy because I grew up in a time where we were listening to MC Lights and Queen Latifah's and the Shantays, and we were listening to a different energy, a different era of woman, right? So, like I said earlier, I love the fact that women are in the forefront
yeah,
and we're being recognized for just our artistry. No matter, fuck how it's coming off, sexual, whatever. Just women being recognized from the male dominant,
yeah,
which it's always been for years. It's a beautiful thing. It really, really is. And it feels great to come up in that time. But I do not relate because I don't talk about that. I don't rap about that. So I don't correlate to that energy, that response. You get what I'm saying?
yeah,
So it's just, it bounces off a little different. It's a little different. I think it takes a lot more development and artistry for you to be recognized and respected in that light from a male in this game.
yeah,
Because you could do a showcase, you could open up for whoever, And you go up there and you could twerk your ass and you could do your thing and do your repetitive shit. But it's like, what are they remembering you for? That ass? Because it was flat. Or they remember you because, all hail to the Queen Neveah. Like, what's the call and response from it?
Yeah.
And when I drop like something like all hail the Queen and shadowboxing come on, all the men is like, yo, you chose shadowboxing, who the fuck are you? Like, it's a different response as opposed to, I'm bagging this pawn, I'm petty. I'm still shaking ass in the deli, which is fire because I'll be like all day.
Yeah.
But like, what's the substance? And I said it in a prior interview. Hip hop is missing the substance of music. What are you talking about? What is the delivery? What is the relation? How can I respond? How can I relate to you? I'm not shaking my ass in the deli, so what the fuck are we relating on? You understand? And then there comes Queen Neveah talking about some other shit.
Right.
And other rappers, Lady London. There's so many rappers in Jersey that give substance. And we don't have to fall in line with the next upcoming female artist that fits the stereotype. I'm not trying to fit a stereotype.
Yeah.
I'm trying to fit the bag that meets Queen Neveah. The only bag that Queen Neveah could fill. You can never fill my bag. The only person that can fill my bag is me. Because I come different.
Talking shit.
There you go.
Yeah.
Period. I'm going to shut up and I'm going to let Bizz the Prince
Nah, you was talking heavy.
hit on the mic real quick.
Now, Bizz, you feel like there's a Jersey versus Jersey?
Yeah, it is, man. Jersey, I feel like it's an old Jersey versus New Jersey. That's what I think it is. I think, like, cause if I go to South Jersey and I say, yo, you ever heard of Albial? Or you ever heard of this person or this? Or even myself. And they're like, nah. I'm like, I don't understand that. I don't understand how we could be in the same state and you got somebody that's moving and making moves and doing this and doing that. You don't understand. You never heard of this person.
Yeah.
But then, like, I go down to Miami and everybody down there knows all the independent artists that are moving and shaking. Mm-hmm. All of them. You know what I mean? Like, I go down there and they telling me, yo, this person over here is doing this. And I'm meeting people. You know what I mean? Like ATP and what's the dude that was on Lil Duval's song? I met him in, like, 2011. His name is skipping, but he was on the I'm living my best life.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Ball Greasy, that's his name. Yeah, he from Miami. I met him like way back. We did shows together.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? But like they got like internet radio stations and they got like in the clubs, they play their local artists. In the clubs, they play their local artists on the radio station. They mix it in with the top 40, but they still play them.
Now, I feel like that's what's missing in Jersey, though. Right. When you go down south, they play, the strip clubs is like.
That's where I popped.
That shit is different, man.
That's where I popped. Yo, all right.
Let them know, Bizz.
Yo, first of all, New York strip clubs, no disrespect, strip clubs is ass up here.
They ass, yeah, you're right.
Bro, when I first went to strip club down there, I was like, oh shit, they get butt ass naked. Mm-hmm. Like, wait, what? Yeah, and lap dances like $10, drinks, food. They bringing shrimp out, fried chicken, the food. Like niggas really go to the strip club down there and eat full course meals. It's a complete. It's like a whole. It's like a I don't know. It's like a lifestyle down there.
But it's also where they break new artists.
Yes.
Which we missing here, man.
Yes, because when I went down there, I had the same song, the Left Right Drop It Down. Mm-hmm. That song broke down there. So it started like in the daytime. So what we would do, we would go to the strip club and play it like 4, 5, 6 afternoon, and then it started circulating, and then it got to the point to where they was playing it like in rotation. Yeah. And I'm like, damn. And I was happy about it, but in the same breath, like when I came back home, I'm like, man, why they don't show me the love up here?
But hold up. That brings me to another question, because I always ask every fucking body, and this is a perfect time, because you went to Miami and they broke your shit. Mm-hmm. So, but the thing, all right. So, do you feel like you got to go somewhere else to make it?
Yeah. 50 Cent said it, bro.
You got to leave Jersey to make it.
1,000%.
50 Cent said the last place that's gonna show you love is your hood.
Yep.
Yeah.
I agree.
I mean, hey, it is what it is, man. I don't know.
I'm
why.
always rep it.
Oh
Rep
yeah,
Jersey.
always gonna rep it. Always.
Big Jersey,
I
but
used to go down there like they knew. Like I said, they could smell it on me. White tea,
Yeah.
Tim's,
the
Uptown,
accent.
The
Yeah.
accent.
I'm like, yo, where can I get a cup of coffee? They're like, coffee? You mean coffee? I'm like, no, nigga, coffee.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Like,
I want
say water again. Say
Water.
Yeah.
Water.
I want water. There's no ER.
Nah.
It's WATA, water.
Or even
Give me
saying
it.
certain words,
Yeah.
like facto. Or like when somebody say something, yeah, you like, yo, pause. Yeah, pause. No homo. They like, what's that mean?
What the fuck is that? Yo, hobo. I'm passing it like it's going somewhere.
Yeah, it ain't coming to me.
Now, when you talking about like artists, right? Like not knowing like independent artists or local artists, all that, right? So, for example, South Jersey, they probably relate more to Philly than they do up north.
Yep.
So, and the same thing for up here. Like we relate to New York more than once you go past Brunswick, it's kind of like a little different. You get what I'm saying?
South,
Very
yeah.
different. Yeah, South Jersey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But at the same time, even though we show each other love and we like Jersey, especially when we go out of state, like, yo, we from Jersey. Everybody from Jersey, that's love. But in state, I don't feel like it's that way.
It's not. It's not. You want to speak to that?
In state. Oh,
Yeah,
God.
in-state.
I mean, it goes back to what I said earlier, like the crab in a bucket mentality. Everybody's trying to like fight each other to get to the top, when it's like we should really like collaboratively work together and go to the top.
Yeah.
That's the formula. That's the like Krabby Patty formula. Like,
Yep.
if we put our egos to the side and stop trying to like, I'm the best, I'm the greatest, it's just like, yeah, but we could all be great, and let's all take our greatness and collaborate on it and push each other to the top. And that's what's missing in Jersey, is that again, substance.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like you have, even with the Jersey Club, the movement right now. Like right now, this is like a key time for us to come together. You know what I mean? And I feel like even though we are, you know, it's a lot of people coming out, I still feel like it's like a tug of war. Like, instead of everybody in this space coming together and doing it, it's almost like I did it first. No, I did it first.
Yeah.
No, I did it first. And it's like, bro, we all.
But I really dropped Queen Neveah. This in New Jersey first. It's like, I just gotta put it like, I feel you, I hear you, but like because same thing with you. Like, you drop left, right, like in a whole nother song before like it even went, and then like when you dropped it, it was like niggas is really looking up Lil Man instead of looking up Bizz Prince. So it's like, I get it. Respectfully, that's cool. At the end of the day, Jersey's winning. It was a fire track. I didn't even know that was his shit. Like, I went to NJCU. Shout out to 2015, class 2015. We was outside. Shout out to Music Mobs and Line. That's my sorority. But like, we as Greek sorority fraternity, we would like stroll like Greek. Meet the Greek events, and anybody that's listening to this that knows Greeks, that is a Greek, knows Meet the Greeks is like the littest event of the year. And his shit would come on, left, right, let me see you drop it, and we just 1981, like turn it up.
Yeah.
Had no idea this was this nigga. Like, that's what I mean. It's just like crabs in a bucket. If Lil Man would have put him in a position to like promote his shit, like, cause you literally, when you look up left, right, it's like DJ Lil Man, left, right. When it really should be even like DJ Lil Man featuring Bizz Prince.
Right.
Or Bizz Prince, left, right. Like, all he did was, but he paid for studio time to record it. He paid for studio time for the original music to record it and write it and do nothing, but took it, flipped it, and made it another track, which is cool. That's what a lot of DJs do. That's cool. But give the artists the fucking respect. Give them their shit. The royalties should be going to him.
Give him that credit.
There's so many artists that go through the same thing.
Yeah.
You understand? And that's one thing that artists really need to take heed of is the business. It's cool to be an artist. It's cool to perform, go record music, drop projects, do visuals, like whatever. That's amazing. You have to do that.
Mm-hmm.
But baby, if you don't know the business side to it, you should not be here.
Yeah.
And that's the business side, is where now he's realizing like, oh shit, like respectfully, like it's lit, but like you ain't getting nothing off of it.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the part. And producers and DJs need to have that mentality too. Because without those vocals, left, right wouldn't have been nothing.
Yeah.
Not only that, that was the original, but then other people made other joints off of that.
Everybody talking about a left, right in
And it
these
was
songs.
like, yeah, like left, right, twist, slide, 1, 2, 3, like
Right.
wait, whoa.
That left,
Oh,
right shit.
They took
Like,
that shit.
Yeah.
They spun it. Yeah.
Right, they spun it. And I feel like it was just a wave that was missed. And it wasn't social media back then. So what happened, the way that song got out of control was when we dropped that record and we was pushing it. You know, back then you did DJ record pool. You still do DJ record pools, but when you send the song out, you send the main, and then you send like an acapella also. So that's what happened. I'm not knowing nothing about. I'm not even thinking about no Jersey club because I rap, I spit. But that's what happened. What happened was, I guess, the Jersey DJs got a hold of the acapella and they just went crazy with it. And he was the biggest one at the time, and then he just flipped it. And at that point, I didn't know who he was. Like, he didn't know me, I didn't know him.
Yeah.
So he just like, all right, I don't know this nigga. I'm about to just take this shit and make it mine. And that's what happened. But we in tune now. You know what I mean? Like, through the years, we talk to each other and shit. So now we actually trying to make like a 2023 version of it. Like, redo it, like a new version, put it back out, you know, because the New Jersey anthem is going crazy right now. And that was the point for that record. Like, I was like, I gotta do a Jersey Club record right now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, just to let niggas, to remind niggas that I do this for real.
Yeah, who the fuck I am.
Yeah. It's only right. It makes sense. You know?
Yeah, they got to know the history of it, man.
Yeah.
They got to.
Yeah.
You know, but salute to all of them, you know? Voila, gotta start playing my shit, bro. Come on. You know what I mean? I know,
Right.
Rutgers, I remember, you know what I mean? Like, we all came up
Yeah,
together.
while I knew he was sitting there DJing at NJCU, like everybody had a starting point.
Yeah.
We all
And
came from the same.
we came from the same, again, Jersey shit, right? Even DJ Drewski, like,
Yeah.
he the only DJ that's respectfully really putting artists on.
He do be playing Jersey.
He
He
do.
rapping hard.
Yeah, he
Like-
do, yeah, he do.
I remember Walla from NJCU times, like going up, yo, you got my music, my Upsala music. Like, you started there in college parties and college events, and now you're playing on these radio stations and you have that platform. Same thing with Drewski. Like, I know niggas that knew him as Andrew. You
Yeah.
understand? But like, he gives back. And he's not no bougie nigga. Like, I've met him a couple of times.
Yeah.
And it's love. It's love. And it's because, she from Jersey. I'm sorry, it's just love.
Yeah.
I submitted This Is New Jersey to his show that he has on Mondays. And The Movement.
Yeah.
And it was him, Candy Solid Circle, shout out to her. She's super fire. She be at Dolce's in Elizabeth. And it was somebody else from New York. So it was like 2 Jersey people and then somebody from New York. And they played This Is New Jersey. And they was just with it. They was like, you know what I'm saying? Even though they was like, it's not aggressive as Scarlet, which is cool. I'm not Scarlet. I'm Queen Neveah.
Yeah.
So I'm going to have a little smooth shit to it. Not everybody want to be a nigga all the time.
Yeah.
Fuck. So yeah, I'm gonna come a little different. Whatever. Yeah. That's Queen of Vegas shit. Learn me. But he embraced it and they played it and they was like, nah, we and then the other dude from New York was like, well, I heard Scarlett shit first, so and he was like, yeah, you gonna feel like that because you from New York, but we fucking it with it because we from Jersey. Like, and that when that moment happened, I'm like just an artist from Bayonne. Like, and when he said that at a higher platform, at a higher level, it's like, no, he really ride for Jersey.
Yeah.
And that's rare and it's lacking. That's why New York be winning so much, because there's so many DJs, artists, platforms, all of this shit, and they're from New York, so they're gonna put their New York people on.
Yeah.
As opposed to why we not being like the Drewskis and the Wallas and all of these influential bigger beings and putting on our state, our city, where we come from, people we know, people that we know that have been doing this shit for 10, 15 years. Like, why are we not giving them their flowers and putting them in a position to shine, because they've been doing the work for so long? What's wrong with that? You know, so I think that's what actually really needs to shine more in Jersey, is like the embrace of the more family-oriented energy.
Yeah.
Not crabs in a bucket, but like let's like be like pasta in a pot. Let's just all mesh together. Let's all just sit and settle together. And then because you think about pasta, right? Like you put a whole thing of pasta in a pot, every noodle cooked together and is good together and the same. It ain't like crabs in a bucket with pop. You ain't getting in the fucking outside before me. Fuck. I'm a crab, nigga. But when pasta, maybe it's the Italian Bayonne, Staten Island shit. But when a pasta in a pot, nigga, we all noodles, we all cooking together, and we all getting in the same bowl together.
Yeah.
What happened? That's how I see it.
Nah, that makes sense. And I feel like the way we feel is the way Staten Island feel in the city and shit. They feel left the fuck out. Matter of fact, they mentioned Jersey before they mentioned Staten Island.
They do, yo. They like the
you know, it's
forgotten
really
borough.
crazy.
Yeah, I be kind of embarrassed for the motherfuckers,
really
man. I be like,
crazy.
damn, yo, because they do mention us first. You know what I'm saying? But you know, I do feel like we gotta, embrace each other more though.
I think so.
It'll be better.
Yeah, I feel like it's starting. I feel like it's a lot of support right now. Social media, I see it. It's a lot of different platforms. Your platform, salute to you.
Yes.
You support me. You support Neveah. That's big. There's other platforms online that are posting and sharing Jersey artists.
Yeah,
and that's a start. That's a start. That's where it starts, and we just got to add on and build. On top of that, you know what I mean, and see where it goes. But it's not for a lack of talent. We got the talent. Bro.
Definitely got the talent.
Definitely got the talent. And I look at all these cities and states. Like I'm a hip hop head. She's a hip hop head. And it's like I see Atlanta and Houston, L.A. and New York, and then I'm like, yo, bro, we got the same talent. We got the same artists that could do. Like, where's our star? I mean, there's two right here, but.
Period.
You know what I mean?
So I guess
like,
big Jersey.
Feel me? But like, like mainstream wise.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
Joe Budden is the only like mainstream that really, and Fetty Wap. Joe Budden and Fetty Wap.
Yeah, Fetty was like the last big artist,
Even though there's so many underground, like I always talk about Lady London in all my interviews. I love Lady London as a female artist from Jersey, female artist that doesn't twerk. That's really rapping, lyrical, amazing and beautiful. Like I just love her. Like, I love Lady London. I promise you, like before I like leave up out of this earth, like Queen Neveah and Lady London, we doing a track.
Let's make it happen.
We putting it on Solo 109. We speaking it into existence right now. But when I first started, I used to watch her shit. So like that's my inspiration. Aside from Tupac, like female of today.
Right.
I listen to Queen Latifah. Like I listened to all of that back in the day. But like, who is influencing my bars now?
Yeah.
I love Cardi B, but you're not influenced. I don't want to talk about that. I love Nicki Minaj. I don't really like Ice Spice, but I like one song she like. But it's like all of these like things that like attach to you that kind of like make it's like the makeup of you as an artist. It's fire, but like who I really, really listen to, like it's none of these artists of today. You get what I mean? Like I listen to Kendrick, I go back and listen to Tupac, but like Lady London is like I'm in 2023, but I'm still I'm delivering in a certain caliber that a lot of women can't deliver anymore.
Yeah,
they feel like I got bars, but my ass is fatter. Your ass should not be fatter than your fucking bars. What are you talking about? Like, respectfully, like, that's real shit. Like, I could walk into a room and still be dressed in, like, a sweatsuit from the gym, and, like, niggas will still be like, oh, what's she about? Oh, she gonna sing. And then still deliver on a different caliber that what you're not used to. And it hits different. And that's what I mean by, like, a Lady London or a Lady Luck from Jersey, or even Queen Latifah or Rod Digger. Like, they're hitting a different, like thing inside of the spirit, because spirit always receives, like, different music. It's all vibration, right? Music is all different types of music is at a certain hertz. Yeah. All of it. Hertz is vibration. We as human beings are vibrational beings. We're vibrating right now as we speak. Right. So what music hertz is coinciding with your hertz vibration? That matters. And there's certain people, there's certain, like, trendy music that hits because the hertz is vibrating to, like, what we're used to listening to, the 3-second TikToks and the 5-second reels. Like, everything is quick. So how we receive things is super different than 10, 15 years ago. Yeah. But when you find somebody that, like, no, I will listen to a whole project. I will sit here and listen to 10 minutes of their project, which is so rare because the attention span is quick. Yeah. What's quick? Yep. Oh, it's longer than 50 seconds. Swipe. Like, everything is quick. So when you find an artist that you could sit and, like, invest your time in for, like, 5-10 minutes, it hit different.
Yeah, that's important.
That's what's missing.
Yeah, that's why it's called radio programming. Mm-hmm. They're programming you. Yep. It's like microwave music. Correct. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But, like, you can't go back and listen to their whole album. Mm-hmm. But I could put the Blueprint on that came out in 2001 and play it straight through in 2023.
And I could put on Me Against the World that dropped in 1996 and bop like it was 2023. Tupac.
Shit talks to you, man.
Right. Talks to you, speaks to you, right. Feel it. It's a feeling.
Yeah.
Right.
It's not just, oh, the beat is good. That's what I think we like. We like beats more than lyrics now.
Which is crazy.
Back in the day, it's like, you know how many, like, beats Tupac picked out me? Like, what? I'm like, this shit trash, boy. This
I could tell Pac was
spitting.
Yo, the first beat that came on, he was like, like, he probably was right into the first beat that came on because he wanted to get those lyrics, like, he wanted to get his thoughts down.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he had a lot to talk about.
Right.
Yeah.
So he ain't had time to be picky with beats and shit like that. And he actually said that. That's why him and Dr. Dre fell out. Because he said Dr. Dre took too long to work. Like, I don't got time to be sitting like, all right, nigga, you just played 75 beats, bro. Can we get a song done?
Yeah.
It's like, yo, let's get it done, you know?
Yeah. Now, that's crazy that you mentioned that too, man.
Yeah, we got to get back to that, man.
Yeah.
Get back to full-length projects. Like, I don't know about y'all too, but, like, I used to, like, getting the album, ripping the plastic off, opening the cover, reading the credits.
You smell it, it's fresh.
Yeah. Right. All right, he made this beat.
You reading the lyrics.
Before you even put this, like,
in the booklet, the pictures, the new pictures.
Right. And now it's just like, songs is like a minute and 45 seconds. Like,
yeah.
How you make a minute and 45 seconds?
So it's all about TikToks now, man.
Right.
Real.
That's what it's all about.
Yeah. Which I ain't hating
Which
on
actually really started from, like, Vines and, like,
the
that
Vines,
era and shit. Like, it was like, oh shit, like, it's quick.
That was the beginning of it, and everything is quick. I mean, even in the club, the song come on in the club, and before the hook come on after the first verse, they skipping the song, going to another song. It's like, damn, I was about to get into it. Like, that record, and then they already moving on to the next song. Like, it's just, attention span is too short. It's crazy.
So you're making a song, right? Like, what would be your creative process? Like, what do you go through to get into, like, writing that song? You know what I'm saying? Do you, like, go in a room and just be by yourself? Do you, like, got to spark a blunt? Do you just, like, put the headphones on? Like, what do? Do you write? Not write?
You want to go first?
Yeah. My process is definitely having some Hennessy on the side.
Absolutely.
It just allows me to just be loose and not have a boundary of what I write, because I'm so like tapped into the business side. I'm like, that may be too controversial. Let me not. But then when you sipping, it's like you just off, and then that's actually what becomes your best. It's like when you hold nothing back. So definitely some Hennessy, definitely a blunt. I'm definitely in my room. I got my lights like everything is set. The mood is set. I personally cannot, and maybe you could relate, I can't write in a studio with people. Like when the song is being created, I could if I have to, but I would so much rather like go home, get in my zen, do what I do, and then write and like find that inspiration in like my own zone, and not in just because I'm being forced to do it. Yeah, you get what I mean? Like it's definitely a different thing. Like I know people that could just go to the studio and be like, yeah, I never heard this. Let me just write and just spend like hours in the studio. You can have that money. That's cool. I ain't got that money. I'm not spending 3, 4, 5, 6 hours in the studio to create a song when I could have been in the crib in my zen getting my shit together. And when I go to the studio, I'm just there, to deliver. That's all I got to do.
Now, when you ever went to the studio, has anybody ever like told you to change your lyrics when you was recording?
Definitely. Some stuck, a lot didn't. I think growing into it and learning like writing, I needed to learn how to like omit words, like putting too much. I want to say too much because we come from a time where it's just like lyrics, words. Like we just want you to hear the whole story. You need to understand. As opposed to now where it's just like we were just talking like the UK shit. Like it's like da 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 da. It's pauses. It's like the shorter the better because attention span. So I've had moments where people was like, oh, suggestions, like maybe you should omit this and just say that, and it worked and some didn't. So I definitely had those moments where people had their influence on it.
Now, before I ask you the same question, right? Like, do you feel like, all right, so, the attention span is like what it is now. But do you feel like, would you ever want to make an album where you actually just go in there and just like record, like almost like writing a book? You know what I'm saying? Would you ever just make a project like that? Because, one day you're going to look at all this shit, is legendary. You know what I'm saying? Do you ever want to like record something where somebody would go back to and just be like, yo, it's like a 2-hour fucking album. You just sitting there talking to somebody.
It depends on the setting. It depends on who's there. Yeah. It all depends on the comfortability around me. Like I can't just like be in my creative space just around anybody. So it really depends on like who's around, who's influencing that, who's in that space.
You gotta feed off that energy.
Correct.
Yeah. Yep. What about you? What's your creative process?
Yo, it's very similar. Like I like to come to the studio prepared. I don't bullshit in the studio. Like when I'm in the studio, I'm there to work, and I like to go in the booth because with me, it's like very performative. So like I can't be in the studio looking at my phone like da da da. I gotta have it here. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? So like what I do is if I get the beat, I go back to my spot. I zone in. I write. I master it, and then when I go in the booth, I'm just free. So I'm in there and I'm just going in. Now, can I write on the spot? Absolutely. Yeah, I've done that thousands of times. But like if I'm doing a project or like something I'm doing, like I like to go in there and be prepared 100%. You feel what I'm saying? I feel like it comes out better. And I feel like I've been recording for so long, I could hear when artists do that. I don't know if you could do that, but like I could listen to a song and I could hear an artist. I'm like, yo, he's reading that off the paper. I could like hear it. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like it's like I could hear him looking at his phone.
It ain't flowing like free.
It ain't like you know what I mean? It's almost like almost like he's reading a book report almost. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like I can't record like that. So like I'd rather go home, sit with it, perfect it. All right, studio time, go back in the studio, record, work. We could bullshit after. You know what I mean? Niggas want to smoke, drink, all that. We could do that after. But like, get into the studio and I got 10 niggas in the studio drinking and smoking bullshit, ordering food and all that. Nah, that's not my vibe. not my vibe. I'd rather work and get the work out the way, and then we could do that after.
Yeah. Now, somebody wanted you to, like, rap what they wrote.
Nah. I actually had a ghostwriting deal for a year.
Yeah?
So I've actually wrote
For other people?
Yes.
Yeah.
Like for other rappers and R&B artists.
But you wouldn't rap anybody else's shit.
Absolutely not. But like if we in the studio, like if I'm in the studio and we all in the studio and I say a bar, and then y'all in there and you like, yo, Bizz, I feel like if you should say this instead of that, I don't have no problem with that.
Yeah.
That's just teamwork type of shit. You know what I mean? So I don't have a problem with that. Or like, yo, change that, or take this word out, add that word. That's fine. You know what I mean? But I'm not rapping nobody other. Nah, hell no.
Yeah.
Fuck no. Nope. It's not happening, Captain.
Babe, would you do it?
Absolutely not.
Knew it, damn.
Come on. Yeah. I was actually asked in an interview, like I think like a year and a half ago. It was like, yo, if Nicki Minaj offered you like $70 million to become her writer,
Yeah.
and that means you can't ever be Queen Neveah, you couldn't be an artist, would you do it? I was like, fuck no. I got a lot of slack on my TikTok from that, by the way. All the barbs came out.
I remember that
I'm a
interview.
fucking
I
barb,
remember that
nigga.
question,
Me too.
I've been a barb since 2009. Like,
Yeah.
I love Nicki Minaj when she first came out and got her slack. Oh, you trying to be like Lil' Kim? Everybody gave Nicki Minaj her shit. Now everybody calling Nicki the queen. You
Yeah.
feel me? Like, but there's no way in hell you could pay me any amount of money, a lump sum of anything, to where I feel like I could give up my artistry to write for you or to spit what you said. Like, singing is good though.
Yeah.
Singing it's a little different though, right? Because it's more of like an emotion. It's like singing. It's I feel low, so maybe I'm gonna sing a little low. I feel like good, so maybe I'm like hit some high notes. But when it comes to rapping, it's like pain. It's emotion. It comes from here.
Yeah.
So how could you ever write me a rap and I'm gonna spit it? I don't think any rapper should have a ghostwriter.
Yeah.
Hands down. You're not a rapper then. Rapping, like, that's what it is. Hip hop, rap. From where you came from.
Yeah.
The struggle, your lows, your downs, your highs, whatever. But it's all coming from the same place. And you can never deliver a rap the way you could deliver a rap if it was your writing. Anybody could write. There's fabulous writers. There's fantastic writers.
Yeah.
There's a lot of writers that fucking write half of the people music that we listen to today. But for me, I'm so like drawn to like the back in the day, like fucking born in 89. Like it comes from a different era to where like, oh, you wrote that? Oh, love.
Yeah.
As to be like, oh, somebody wrote that for you? That's you delivered that right. No, I want to deliver and people recognize that deliverance from where it came from.
Yeah.
You get what I mean? Where it stemmed from. That's what's missing. The substance. That. Where did it come from? Did you just write that because the beat was, again, going back to like, oh, the beat is fire. The beats are fire. But where is the substance in the lyrics?
Yeah.
You know how many songs I listen to because of the beat? Not because of the lyrics?
Yeah.
Come on. As opposed to us going back to a time where we're bumping Tupac and Biggie to where it's like the beats may not be that great, but yo, they was spitting, they was talking.
Yeah, he was talking.
You get what I mean?
Yeah.
We just come from a different time. We come from a different time.
Now you of course you could spit and anything like that. You know, like I mentioned before, you could sing too. Would you ever do a straight R&B album?
I thought about it, yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely would. I don't think it would be so much R&B. I definitely think it would be chill hop because there's no like famous chill hop rapper.
Yeah.
Alone famous chill hop artist. And I've been saying that since I started this. That's actually why I started this, is because I really wanted to be a chill hop artist. Like
You was
the
the one to put
first.
me onto that shit.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
actually put on a lot of people to try.
Yeah, you was like, chill out. I was like, what the
Yeah,
fuck is that?
it's a different.
And that's a
it's
whole
just-
vibe, though.
It's a
Me too.
vibe.
I didn't know
You
what
don't
it
even
was.
need no lyrics to. You could just
Just-
sit, pour your drink.
It's like jazz. Like
It feels good.
It just feels
Like,
good,
Feels
yo.
good. It feels good.
Absolutely.
And then when you put lyrics to it, like a Rising Phoenix or a Mic Drop,
Yeah.
it's like, oh,
Two
now
of my
you just-
favorite songs from you.
Yeah.
thank you, I appreciate you. It just gives a different, like, oh, I felt that, like, oof, you know?
Yeah.
That's what, again, that is what's missing in music is the substance of what we are talking about, what we could relate to our fans, our people that are listening. It's not always about us.
Yeah.
It's not. It's never going to be just about us. It's always going to be about the consumer. Like when we all had like those weird 9-to-5 jobs and like the customer's always right. Well, baby, the consumer is always right. The consumer is the listener. The consumer is the downloader, the streamer, the buyer.
Yeah.
So whatever they like, yay or nay, fuck how you feel. You got to go with that. You got to listen because they're going to give you what's going to get you to the next level at the end of the day. Because they're the one that's buying it.
Yeah. Yep.
You know how many people hit me up? Yo, Vay, I ain't downloading your shit. I bought your shit on Apple. Here's my receipt. Like real shit.
Yeah.
Like I'm not streaming your shit. I'm buying it. I want
Yeah.
you to know I'm one of your buyers.
That's support.
That's love.
Yeah.
And that's rare.
Yeah, it's rare.
Super rare.
It is.
I had, random, has nothing to do with anything. There's an artist from Salt Lake City, Utah. Fucking Utah.
Yeah.
Hit me up and I said on Instagram, this user followed you from your reel. That was my run it up reel. So I put a promotion on, whatever. Don't know me. We have no mutual, whatever. He was like, yo, I need a collab. I just heard your song and your energy is like crazy. How could we collab? Can we do a track together? From Salt Lake City, Utah.
Yeah.
So I'm like, like you never know where your sound is gonna take you.
That's a whole nother market.
It's a whole nother market.
Completely different.
I get more streams out of United States than I actually do in my own country. I'm gonna just tell you that right now.
I was gonna ask that shit too. That's gonna be the next question, man.
There you
Yeah.
go.
You know what I'm saying? That was gonna definitely be the next question.
Out of the country.
Yeah.
The fuck?
I can
I
tell you
really
what.
need to go to UK and India right
Yeah.
now.
Damn.
So India hitting your shit like that.
India hit my shit like that. India.
Yes, wow. I didn't even know
Which
they
is
listen to hip hop
crazy.
over there.
No, I didn't either. But then it's like the Bollywood shit.
Yeah.
We light skin. We got like a little like look. Like, what's she about?
Yeah.
For whatever reason, UK and India is like my top countries.
And those countries love like hip hop.
Yeah.
It's like they still love like the
lyrics.
breakdancing and the
breaking
lyrics.
and-
yeah,
yeah.
like they're
The
still
freestyling.
Yeah, like they're still back then. Which I mean, they're not like mainstream.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what about you? Like when you do the analytics, right? Where do most of your listeners come from?
It's definitely not Jersey, I'll tell you that much. It's interesting because
Yeah.
even with New Jersey Anthem, I checked my analytics today on Spotify and it's not New Jersey. And I was so surprised. I'm like,
The state you fucking
name-
repping.
And the
whole
name of the song. Like
Yeah.
the name of the song is New Jersey Anthem. And it's like, I'm like, why? I don't get it. I mean, it's support. I'm not gonna take that away. It's people supporting it. in the
Yeah,
state,
either
but
way.
It's not, it's like a lot of Philly, Ohio, which I did have a big buzz in Ohio like back then. California, and then overseas.
Yeah.
All overseas. Like overseas is just crazy. I'm like, I gotta like round that shit up because I'm like, if I can get enough motherfuckers that support me in UK, like we might have to make a trip out there type shit. You know what I mean? And do a show because like all my streams are coming from overseas.
Yeah.
You know?
Right.
Well, that brings into the next question. Like, where would you perform if you had the opportunity? You can go
Africa.
anywhere in the world.
Africa.
Yeah.
Yeah. I want to perform in Africa.
Why Africa?
I don't know. I just feel like that's like the closest thing to my natural roots. You know, my family, everything.
Yeah.
You know, I just feel like I just always wanted to go there ever since I was a kid.
Yeah.
Just hearing stories and people that I know that went there and came back with stories that were contrary of what was on TV or whatever. whatever. You know, like, you know, it's a beautiful continent, but like different countries. You know, whether you're from north, south, you know, whatever. Anywhere in that continent, I want to go to Africa. Yeah, definitely. What about, that's number one for me.
What about you?
I think my answer is very interesting because I'm mixed race. I really want to go to Ireland.
Yeah.
Because I need Ireland to understand that there are mulattoes out here that are half black and half Irish. There's a lot of us out here.
Yeah.
And all of us represent, we're black. No, but baby, we are white too.
Yeah.
And we need to bring, like, y'all was on Ellis Island, slavery just like us. Mm-hmm. Let's not get it twisted. We need to bring it back. I need my people in Ireland also to understand, like, there's also artists that are Irish that love hip hop. And we need to bring that culture in. And that's unheard of. Yeah. Everybody want to go back to Africa. I want to go back to Africa. I have ancestors in Zimbabwe. I want to go back. I want to just go back and feel. Everybody think I'm Puerto Rican, Dominican. I'm not. I'm mixed race. I'm mulatto as fuck. I'm half black, half Irish. That's what it is. And I would love to go back to my people. Mm-hmm. But no mulatto, not even Lotto, and I love her. That's like my favorite artist to this day.
Yeah.
Does not go back to like the Irish side. Why any like mixed race artists never go back to their Irish or their white side, Italian, Polish, whatever the fuck is the opposite side of black. Black is so easy to market. It's so easy to go into. But you know how hard it is to go into like the white market and like sell them into like your shit?
I think that's what it is. Especially if you're in hip hop. I don't think they're embarrassed, but I think they're like scared to embrace the white side, especially like nowadays with everything that's going on. Mm-hmm. They feel like maybe the black side is gonna be like, nah, like push them away. Maybe that's what it is. Or maybe you could be the first one that's gonna be like, nah, fuck that, embrace
that's it. That's like gapping the bridge, right?
Yeah.
And I feel like I've been the first in a lot of shit. We talked about that before. I've been first female artist on my platform, first female artist to do this podcast. Like, there's so many firsts, right? So I'm like, oh, I need a market on like being a first, right? Yeah. Queen shit. Mm-hmm. Fuck you talking about, right? So I'm like, if I had an opportunity to go back to like Ireland to like Dublin and like do a show,
that'd be crazy.
That'd be wild.
Of course, pick the right music because I can't be like, I think it's time to spend nasty on some classic shit, and everybody in Dublin like.
But they play the bagpipes, yeah.
Right, but
that'd be dope though.
I would do a show where we get some bagpipes in there.
We about to sample some bagpipes.
I'm from the Lanes, like Lane family.
Yeah,
like we got it.
That ass.
Which the only bagpipe song I know is who's that white band? Oh, that's bad. I need to actually look it up.
That's all good.
No, I literally listen to it every single St. Patty's Day.
Nah, that'd be fire. I mean,
it's
tap into that.
Boston. Shipping me out to Boston. Hold up.
You know, it'd be crazy though. Would be kind of dope though. Maybe
I'm shipping up to Boston.
Yeah.
The Dropkick Murphys. So that's the most famous Irish song.
Yeah.
That's like in like mainstream.
Got to sample it.
It was in It was in Wolf of Wall Street.
Oh,
it was in
they
that.
all from up there too, like Leonardo DiCaprio.
There was a lot of that, so it's just like it's not like Irish influence is not in like mainstream. It is, but Irish influence is not in like hip hop. We watched movies where it was like, who was the one that you know what I'm talking about? There was a movie where it was like Irish, but it was a Black Irish or something like that. There was a Black Irish. It was literally, I think it was called Black Irish, and I think like Marlon Wayans played into it or something like that. But regardless of anything, it's like things were being tapped into.
Yeah.
Tapped, but never like completely submerged in like where else we could go into cultural, in hip hop, in music. Why? Of course, there's not going to be Irish people that raps, But why can't there be like somebody that's mulatto that has cultural in them, but is also sharing that cultural side in Irish? Why can't we like do our own show? Why can't I go to Dublin and sell at a show because I'm also Irish, but I'm a rapper? Like, you know what I mean?
You could be the first.
Same thing as like Bad Bunny.
Yeah.
He's selling out shows in Puerto Rico and he come to America and do like, why is it just like Latino world, Afro world? Like what else can we embrace? What else can we bring in the cultural?
I think you need to do that. I think you need to spin. I think you need to record some shit and drop it on St. Patty's Day.
Ooh.
Dead ass.
Like do a freestyle out, I'm shipping up to Boston.
Don't steal this.
Or I mean.
Have y'all heard this song? Wait, listen.
I don't think so.
I never heard it.
Listen.
Oh yeah. I heard this. Yeah, of course. That's because I'm from Bayonne, so I didn't.
I'm not gonna lie, I never heard of this shit in my life.
Oh
but
yeah, I heard it. We be doing St. Patty's Day parades out
we
there.
do.
Yeah.
But you hear, like, even if you had that,
You could drill it. You could drill it.
Yo,
Like,
you could
come
spin that on some Jersey shit.
You really could.
You could drill it.
could.
You could Jersey
I
club
think it's
it.
time I spend nasty and some classic shit.
Yo,
like, just
could
going
drill
on.
that right
you
there.
really could.
You
You
gotta
could drill
spin
it.
that
You could
shit.
Jersey
Yeah.
club it. You could hip hop it. You could really. Depends on how creative you are.
No. Yo,
That's not for everybody.
yo, we speaking it here. Yo, you gotta spit
hear-
something on that and drop it on St. Patty's Day.
Yo.
Like, I'm gonna be looking for
With
that shit.
got
all
a
with
few
the green
months,
on.
so-
But yeah,
I got to, and I mean that shit reps Jersey. Put the
Absolutely.
green on that shit. Put a
Garden State.
put a 4-leaf clover in the middle or something.
Yeah.
You can spin.
Nah, that's
you can
nah,
spin
we
that
doing
shit.
that. No, trust me, we leave, that's happening.
Especially on because you could put some Jersey Club on that shit.
Hey, yo, Knox.
Right.
That's the producer
I think
right
we
there,
got
by the
another
way.
one.
Oh yeah, I got to see that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
that'd be fire.
Yeah, I'm gonna definitely remind you on that one.
That's fine.
Yeah.
I'm actually with it. That's a challenge for me.
That shit is hard.
That's the challenge.
That shit's gonna be hard. Watch.
It's just like where you gonna take it. You know what I mean? Concept and lyric wise, that's interesting.
Yeah.
But I'm a Jane of all trades.
You are.
So it's not that hard. It's not that hard.
Yeah. Man, I feel like right now, like, first of all, before we get into any more topics, this is New Jersey going crazy. Run
New
It Up
Jersey.
just dropped.
Right?
New Jersey anthem going crazy.
Yeah.
Make sure y'all stream that. It's everywhere. Spotify, Apple Music, all her music, Spotify, Apple Music, Deezer, Tidal, Amazon, YouTube Music. You know what I mean? Like we putting on for the state for real.
yeah.
Like, and it's crazy because it's like summertime. I felt like it was like back to back. You know what I mean? Like it was like early. You know what I mean? Like spring. Boom, she was going
Nice,
crazy.
that shit, yeah.
Yeah, and then like follow back up, and it's just like we
I'm on New Jersey.
yeah. Like I feel like we ain't really. I'm not really chasing nothing. I'm not really paying attention to all that. Like we had the conversations about does Jersey support Jersey?
Yeah.
Radio stations, all that. That's not gonna stop me from repping this shit. It's gonna this to the death. Anywhere I go, it's Jersey, regardless. You know what I mean? But I felt like if I was to do a Jersey Club song, I really wanted to put the title I wanted to put the name into the song. You know what I mean? Because people are doing Jersey drill, but they're not Jersey anthems. You see what I'm saying? Like the beat and the style is Jersey drill. But I was like, I want to do a Jersey Club song with the name in the song because I need niggas to know this ain't Philly, this ain't Baltimore, this ain't none of that. Like this is our shit. You feel me? Like I had to put it. I really had to do that and stand on that. You know what I mean? So that was the point of doing this record. Like it had to be done. You feel what I'm saying? So, yeah. That was the point. You know what I mean? And hey, we fucking
It's
shit up right
hitting.
now.
It's hitting.
It's definitely hitting.
Yeah.
Now I know Neveah would work with Lady London if she had the chance.
Let's do it.
Definitely.
Who would you work with?
Oh man. I mean, I don't know, man. Neveah might have something coming soon. I don't know.
Songs with I.
Nah, man.
That shit would go crazy.
Might be done already. Never know.
Could be.
Could be.
Could be not. Who's to say?
I'm a big J. Cole fan. I fuck with J. Cole heavy.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck with J. Cole. Man, I don't know. Who would I work with? You know what's crazy? I'm one of them dudes. I'm so abstract. Like, I would do a song with somebody that's outside of hip hop.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, cause my introduction into music wasn't even hip hop. Like, my parents grew up on like Temptations and Sam Cooke and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So like, I grew up listening to that and then rock music and all that. So like, it don't gotta be hip hop. I could cross over.
Yeah.
Cause I could write R&B. I could write anything. You know. So it don't gotta be like Bizz collabing with a rap artist. You know what I'm saying? Like, I could do something with an R&B artist, or a Rihanna, or a Taylor Swift. I could do something with anybody. You know what I'm saying? So like my range is wide. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So yeah. Hey, holla at me.
This is the Prince. Beyond double.
I want to see you work with Neveah on some R&B shit.
Damn.
Yo, you know what's funny?
That's some real shit.
Nah, you know what's funny?
Yeah.
Like, I really be trying. I'll be like, yo, show these motherfuckers you could really sing.
She
for
can
real.
sing, man. And yo, that shit be crazy. I done heard some shit before, and I'm like, man.
Oh, you should know.
Uh-huh.
Hello, goodbye.
Ooh.
We ain't done. Hold on. There's some more of that shit.
We're gonna show him after the show. After the show, we're gonna show after the show.
Now, yo, what's crazy is, you know what I'm saying, you talked about being like the first female on a lot of shit. And what a lot of people don't know is that when I first started like doing, you know, podcasts, interview, I don't even call it like podcasts. I don't even, you know what I mean? But when I first started doing this, it was with her. It was with Neveah. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah.
We did.
Yeah.
Start.
Grunge online. We was outside.
How many years you got in?
No, I mean, I don't really have like a lot of years in like that. You know what I'm saying? I think we started like around COVID and shit, around that time?
2019, 2020.
Yeah.
Like around there, right?
Somewhere around
2019 was before COVID. So I would say, no, like 2020, 2021.
It's crazy because like,
I know it was around COVID though, because we was wearing a mask in the fucking...
2020, 2021. That was like the era.
I feel like COVID is like a blur. Like sometimes you can't really put your finger on how many years.
Right.
Yeah.
Was it 2 years, 3 years ago?
Right.
Like,
But the crazy shit is that it's coming back though.
Yeah.
I'm hearing.
You know?
Yeah.
That's what they're saying.
Yeah, no, we definitely started this, and it's really dope. Like I was telling you before, like it's dope to see growth.
Yeah.
Within a being, within an individual, because a lot of niggas like they start and they never finish. They never like get to like the end goal and then grow on that. It's always like, I got an idea. Oh, I want to do this, and then like they do it and like never hit it again. Like what? So you did all of this for nothing. Like that means something. Same with me. Like I could have. But see, that's the thing with me is like I've always wanted to do music and always wanted to be invested in music, but I always like chose relationships and like men that I was in relationships with over like my craft, my love, my first love, which is music. And after that whole situation happened, and then I wrote Rising Phoenix. After Rising Phoenix, I continued to write. So I had HBIC, I had like all these things. And then that project went to the next project, into the next project, into meeting people, into opening for Beanie Siegel, opening up for Styles P, opening up for Corey Guns, like meeting Dave East, locking up, like Crip shit. Like there's levels to it.
Yeah.
And the growth is a beautiful process. It's a beautiful journey if you embrace it and you do what you need to do. And seeing what you needed to do to grow it from a little ass podcast in Union, New Jersey, in a hotel lobby, like into your own space. It's a beautiful thing. It's a blessing. And I commend you, and I'm super proud to see where you are right now, because there's so many niggas that drop the ball and just like let they dream away.
Yeah, you're right.
And you embraced it and you embarked on it, and you had a vision, you had an idea, and you grew bigger. This is way bigger than what me and you started. So to see that, to come back to it years later and see it, it's like, yo, Good shit. Big Jersey.
Yeah,
You're
I'm glad
like,
you came back, yo. I'm glad you came back, yo, for real. I appreciate that.
You
That's
did
what's
your
up.
shit. You did your shit, yo.
That's what's
Did
up.
your shit.
Now, speaking of opening up for Beanie Siegel, like, you fucked with Freeway, didn't you?
Freeway, yeah, that's my
Yeah.
guy
That's
right
his
there.
guy.
Yeah.
Guys up.
Yeah.
Yeah, we done. I met Freeway in 2009. We was traveling. Actually, so all right, let me explain how I got my deal. So like, we was talking about pressing up CDs and shit.
Yeah.
So me and my partner, I had did a mixtape back then, and hand in hand, we was down in Philly, passing out mixtapes. Bumped into this guy named Manny, and he was like, "Yo, I'm gonna check this out." Boom, boom. Hit us up a couple days later. He like, "Yo, this is fire. By the way, I manage Emilio Sparks from State Property.
Millie was nasty, too, yo.
That's
What?
the first song.
That's my favorite fucking artist out of State Prop.
Emilio Sparks, the young gun. My life is adolescent.
Come on.
That's my nigga.
Him and Oskino,
Come
yo.
on.
Oskino and Sparks. Yeah.
Yo,
Yeah.
that could be a whole nother episode.
And Petey Crack.
Yeah, they hit.
Petey
Them is all niggas.
Oh my God.
Yo, let me tell you something.
Yeah.
So damn, Petey Crack, he should have been a superstar.
I know.
man.
He did like years ago.
Like he at the same time, Petey had the Neo joint out,
Yeah.
and then he
Yes.
had the flip
Yes.
side with Freeway.
Yes.
He had
Yes.
two Billboard joints
Two.
out.
Yeah.
And I was just like, this dude's gonna be a bona fide star.
And the way he spit was just
And then
different
he-
at that
and-
time.
Yeah,
man.
and then he was adding the Spanish shit. That la financial my baby girl.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was so different and fresh
Yeah.
and original, So we linked with him and he was like, yo, we got a situation at Koch. It was Koch at the time and then changed to E1. And he was like, yo, I could get you guys distribution over here. So what's up? Y'all got a situation? We was like, yeah. So we came together, put our heads together, like, all right, we're going to LLC our shit, make it official. And went over and we signed with them. And then my first song I dropped was with Emilio Sparks.
Wow.
A song called Get It Closer with Emilio Sparks. Dropped that. This is like MySpace era.
Yeah.
And I met Freeway.
Top 8.
Yeah, top
Top
8 and
eight.
all that shit. And then I met Freeway through my project manager at the time. His name is Shabazz. He's super lit on IG now. Shabazz OG. Salute to him. He was my project manager, and I met Free, and it was like when I met him, it's like, damn, like I'm a Rockefeller. You know what I mean? Like I'm in the same, like a fan type shit. And then it went from that to like becoming friends to where like we wouldn't even talk about music when we chilling. You know what I mean? Like I got like 6-7 joints with him. We done got money together in Miami and North Carolina and South Carolina. Like we traveled doing shows together.
Yeah.
That's super fire.
Yeah, that's my guy right there, man. That's my guy. Yeah. But I was supposed to link with him. They're on the tour right now. Rock Boys. It's Memphis Bleak, Beans, and Freeway. And they was just in they did New York, Sayreville, and Philly. I missed the show last week, but I was supposed to link with him. But
The art of rap.
yeah, the art of rap, yeah. But we gonna link like that. Free's like somebody like if I bump into him, it's like, oh shit, da da da.
Yeah,
You know what I
yeah.
mean? Like I done did BB Kings, all type of shit with him. That's my guy right there. Yeah.
That's fire.
So that's crazy. Like when she did the Bean show,
Yeah.
he was supposed to be there. You know what I mean? So I was like, I wanted to like try to link everything together.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But
I think Beans, he was fucking with me.
Beans was fucking with her.
I was
bro.
going to ask, yo, how was it opening up for Beans?
That
though?
nigga had the cheese smile.
Broadway
he was-
bully.
Yeah. So, like I
The
said,
Broad Street Bully. My bad.
yeah, it's
Bully.
okay.
Broad Street Bully.
It's actually crazy because, like, I said it in an interview. Like, I was like listening to Beans on a Nextel, playing "Feeling in the Air"
Oh, my
in
God.
high school.
That feeling in the
You know what I'm
air.
saying?
Oh,
In
my
high school
God.
hallways at your
Yeah.
lockers, like, and I can feel it in the air, like
Yeah,
going in,
one.
and you're just like, yeah,
That was
that's.
the one.
And then like I'm sitting here rapping on his beat, mind you, in front of him, like, yo.
You can't.
I'm so humble in that I'm not a humble being because I learned being humble like takes away from like your potential.
Yeah.
You should never be really humble because when you're humble, you're downing your full potential, which I never do. So I can't say I'm humble, but in that instance of like, oh, I was just like 10 years ago in my high school listening to you on my Boost Mobile, and I'm sitting here rapping in front of you on your beat.
Yeah.
Your beat that I used to listen to on High 97. Like, and you're feeling it, cheesing. And I'm because, you know, when I turn into Queen Neveah, it's a different, I'm literally filling up Beanie Siegel arm and rapping, and he like, cheese, American, ear to ear, smiling. I'm like, oh, because in the moment, I'm not thinking about it. I'm like, the moment is delivery. When I hit the stage, and that's my passion, I think that's what my one-up is against a lot of artists is I'm a good artist and I record music, but when it comes to that stage, that's my baby. The stage, I get to be Queen Neveah. I let loose. I can't wait. Everybody be like, when I do like shows and people, you're not I'm nervous. I'm like, girl, like I can't wait to get on that motherfucker. Like this is my time to show me. I embrace it. And to have that moment for me, and then to have that moment and to share it with Beanie Siegel and on his beat, I can never take that away. I opened up for Styles P. He saw me, but he left after. He left after everything. Davies came and took over the whole shit. So everybody was, that's why y'all see pictures with me and Davies, because he pulled up to the Styles P show unannounced. Oh, I gotta boss up my homie, you feel me? And then before that, it was Corey Guns, where he stayed the whole time and then performed. Because it depends on your caliber. Like, you could be that nigga and just, like, only show up when you need it. Or you could be that nigga and show up when you need it, but then you gonna show up before then and see who else opening up for you. Putting your name before theirs. Super love. And I had those moments where I get to experience and meet and talk to these people that I, like, was in high school listening to. You know, and it's different. It gives you a different respect. It gives you a different appreciation, because there's a lot of artists that's not in those type of rooms. And because of who my management is, I am grateful enough and honored enough to get into those rooms. You get what I mean? To meet Beanie Siegel, to meet Davies, to meet niggas from Power 105, to meet DJ Magic, to meet DJ Drewski, to where DJ Drewski knows when I tag him, it's Queen Neveah. Oh, yeah, I know you. I met DJ Drewski the first time ever. He literally was like, I feel like I know you. Because the promotion, you understand?
Outside,
I never met DJ Drewski. But he knew me. You know how that felt?
Yeah, he saw you moving.
In New York, in fucking, in where was we? In Brooklyn? What? You know me. Oh, shit. I need to, like, readjust, like, who I am. Because if a DJ Drewski is looking at me like, yo, you look, I can't put my finger on it. Who are you? DJ Drewski said that to me. I need to reevaluate my shit. I need to stop thinking I'm so mediocre, because I'm not.
Yeah, that goes back to you saying that you're not humble, because.
Exactly.
So that's like would you give that like a piece of advice? Yeah,
I feel like when you put so much into your craft, and that's why I'm not humble, because I know what I put in. So when you know what you put in, what you get out is like, it's owed to you. And if you know the work you put in, you should honor what comes back. Not like, like humble, but like, no, I actually deserve that. We don't give credit to ourselves as artists. We don't look back at our work ethic, our projects, and be like, God damn, I really fucking delivered. Like, when the fuck does that ever happen? And I think that needs to be brought back into, as much as the platforms that put us in the position to be bigger needs to work on that shit. Artists need to work on their shit too. You need to come to interviews. You can't just drop music and think that's it. You have to perform.
Yeah.
I want to hear you on a show track. I want to hear you without your lyrics. Mm-hmm. What you doing? How much craft are you perfecting? Are you really like me? When I know I got a show, maybe it's because I'm a dance teacher and I have the space. I don't give a fuck. Fuck a space. I'll be in my room doing it. But like I'm performing in the mirror.
Yeah.
What I look like. What moves am I doing? Like all of this matters. It's not just about going to the studio, dropping music, and putting a $100 promo on your shit and hoping it blow up.
Yeah.
Nah, you gotta show up to the interviews, and we talk about that all the time. Mm-hmm. You gotta show up to the interviews. You gotta show up to the performances. You gotta show up. You gotta show up and on time. Time management. You gotta show up.
Yeah.
What time they expect you? 9:30. What that time I told you? 9:30. What time I text you? You go back to your phone.
Yeah.
What time Queen Neveah text me? 9:30.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All of these things matter into the craft of who you are as an artist. So when other businesses and labels and all these A&Rs and all of this shit look at your whole thing, they're like, nah, but like she's actually an artist that show up on time.
Yeah.
I mean, what I want to look at her. What she got going on? Mm-hmm. That bitch, she may be lit, but she show up at 11:30 and she lit. I want to see her. Like you just never know. So opportunity means preparation all the time.
Yeah.
Be fucking prepared. Don't, because I said it again. When you fail to prepare, you prepare to fail.
Yeah. Yep.
So once your shit not in order, don't think it's gonna be in order. Your shit gonna flop. So make sure your shit not in eligibility to flop. Make sure that it's real and make sure that it's right, so that when it go, you have nothing to worry about. You ain't gotta check out the ins and ends because you've already checked it out in the beginning because you prepared. And that's what it's about. Taking your artistry and your craft serious.
Mm-hmm. Now, what piece of advice would you give?
Don't be a studio rat. Like she said, don't be a studio rat, yo.
Yeah.
That's some real shit. I'm off the mic one day like, that's some real shit.
These niggas, bro.
Yeah.
These niggas will live in the studio
and
won't do no shows, no interviews, no preparing, no, like, bro, it's way deeper than that.
Yeah.
You can't just be in the studio all day. And what you doing with that? Mm-hmm. You making music for your niggas? What you doing?
That's what niggas be doing though. That's what they doing, yo. Yeah.
I don't get it. Like every time I talk to you, what you doing? I'm in the studio. When the last time you performed? January? What?
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? You ain't been on no interviews, no podcasts, no nothing, no, not even the open mic. And also, like she said, you have to when you're doing live shows, you gotta. There's nothing wrong with standing in front of your mirror and like preparing for a show.
Yeah,
and practicing.
Yeah.
Like I've told her, like we've been in a show and I could tell when niggas the good shit. The good shit. Yeah, put that down. Put that down.
I'm like sucking that shit.
Put that down. You could tell like a nigga get on stage and it'll sound good too.
Yeah.
The music, it'll come on and they'll be performing and like their head will be down. Like first of all, they'll grab the mic, right? They'll grab the mic. You got a crowd in front of you. So this is your time before your music comes on to capture the crowd. You got a small amount of time. Like we're the same in that. Like when I get on stage, like y'all, I'm gonna get y'all attention before this music drop. So whatever type of call and response I gotta do, hey yo, what city y'all from? Like it comes to me. A lot of dudes will grab the mic and then they'll just put their head down. Yeah, yo DJ, drop my music.
Drop that shit.
And then like they'll just be having their head down performing, and I'm just looking like this nigga ain't got no stage presence.
Yeah.
Like you a studio rat.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you just in it, that's all you do. You go to the studio, you pop your pills, smoke, drink, whatever you do, and you record songs all day, and you have no idea how to entertain a crowd and perform in front of a crowd. Mm-hmm. And that's like that's the revenue in music.
Yeah.
How you gonna make your money? if you can't make money performing, where you gonna make it?
Yep.
Definitely not in streams.
Definitely not in streams. I got records that my print. We did the re-release for my Prince of Jersey album. That shit got almost 500,000 streams. You want to ask me how much I made from that?
$2.
How much you make, man?
Probably couldn't buy this Henny bottle.
Yo.
Feel me? Like, it's just performance and merchandise. You know what I mean? Selling whatever you know what I mean? Like, that's where the bread is.
Yeah.
And features and stuff like that. But live show is very important.
Yeah.
Even when it comes to the festivals, like, if you're trying to get, how you ever gonna get on a Rolling Loud? Like, those stages, they pay attention.
Yeah.
Like, people complain, oh, I should have been on Rolling Loud this year, Like, but your stage show trash. How you gonna be on Rolling Loud? That's 80,000 people. Like, who you performing? You can't even entertain 100 people.
You know what's crazy? I saw somebody, oh shit, let me bring this up. Shout out to Sauce from Belly. He is from Jersey. He is another platform that when I drop new music, he puts me on his playlist. And he dropped some shit that was just like, artists need to stop spending money on slots, performance slots, and to perform for these venues that's not bringing nobody out. But the flip side was just like, he said, yo, if you pay for something, a Lil Baby slot to open up for Lil Baby,
Yeah.
these are all Lil Baby fans. They all there for Lil Baby.
Yep.
What are the odds of you gravitating and grasping Lil Baby fans? They don't give a fuck about what you doing. They just there to see Lil Baby. And it's like, damn, like, he right. Like, we're putting so much pressure on us to like, oh, such and such is opening. Let me get that slot. Like, let me pay all this money. Instead of taking that money that you was going to pay for a Lil Baby slot and investing in your artistry, in an album, in promotion, in a music video, in studio time, in an outfit, whatever that's going to cater to you as an artist, not opening up for such and such.
Yep.
Yeah.
I was so grateful because I'm a part of a team that has that pull. So I'm a part of that.
Yeah.
That's great. But if I didn't have that, would I really be spending $600 to open up for Lil Baby, or am I going to spend $600 to invest in myself and put it towards studio time and a video and then an outfit and then the time in the recording and pay for the photographer, pay for them? Like, all of these things matter, you know? So when it comes to the makeup of as an artist, it's like it's like a balance, right?
Yeah.
What's going to outweigh one or the other? So if it wasn't for certain platforms, I feel like artists wouldn't grasp that. And because there's a lot of artists that are just out there doing it individually, they don't understand. You really, like how you asked us before, do you really need management? No. Not today. It's 2023.
Yeah.
You could pop on Instagram. You could pop on TikTok. You could pop on a Facebook reel.
Yeah.
It's so easy now. It's not the grassroots that he was doing in his era.
Completely different.
It's so different. You could literally, like I said in my TikTok, and I actually use eeny, meeny, money, mo. Which bitch gotta go? Oh no! Like, I used that in a bar, but it was just like I used it because it was so stupid. I was like, yo, you could literally say eeny, meeny, money, mo in a bar, and that shit blow up. And I was like, I'm about to leave with that shit.
Yeah.
You know when I knew the game changed?
Hey, stupid shit.
The game changed when a rapper from New York, his name was Mims, and he did a song.
Yeah, I remember Mims, yeah.
This is why I'm hot. And the nigga
Yeah, I remember
said, that nigga said, I ain't got to rap. I could sell a mill saying nothing on the track. Right there, I was like, whoa. And then that song hit Billboard. I was like, whoa, okay, we in a different era right now.
Yeah, yeah.
Feel me? Like, I'm like, okay, so now this shit about to change and it's about to go somewhere else. You know what I mean? Like Russ said it, like to tap on what she was saying. Russ was like, it's better off to you get 50 people at your show, 50 people that know all the words to your song.
Yeah.
And then like 50 is turned to 150, and 300, then 500. That's better to build off of that than to just jump on, like pay bread to open up for like a bigger artist that when you're on stage performing, they at the bar buying drinks. They ain't paying attention.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you just up there just, all right, so I just paid whatever to open up for whoever, J. Cole. You know what I mean? Ain't nobody paying attention. Like, what'd you get out of it? You ain't get your money's worth.
Yeah.
You better off like wherever you from, like if you from this city, find out what local spot in your city can like go around. You know what I mean? Like, oh, do you guys host, local artists? Can I perform here? Da, 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 and it ain't gotta pay me, and then get your people to go there, get somebody with a camera, take pictures, make it look right, and then build off of that. Yeah. That's the best way to go, in my opinion. Yeah. I just feel like you rather have a core audience. You want to start from that, have a core audience, than just focus 100% on just like internet shit and just paying for shit. Like I'm just go to the studio, drop a song, and I'm gonna just throw bread on this and pay for followers and stupid. That's not getting you nowhere.
Now, what do you think? What do you think? Like, what's like your favorite? I guess like platform for making new fans. Or would it be like through the audio? You know what I'm saying? Spotify, Apple, and all that, or would it be like, the YouTubes, the Instagrams, the Facebook? Like, where do you feel like more of your fans come from?
For me right now, it's crazy. Instagram, yo.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I feel like like I'll get them from like Apple and Spotify. I'll get the streams, but like I can't interact on those platforms. I think they need to add that. That'd be dope if like Spotify and Apple can add some type of feature to where like the artist can interact with the fans.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure it's coming.
Yeah.
But Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, those apps, you can still like build fans and talk to them, and like I feel like that's the best way to build your fan base. You know what I mean? So like Instagram, like especially from New Jersey Anthem, like I got people like I got my fans from back in the day, and I got a bunch of new fans that just heard of me, so now they going back and like clicking on my old shit.
Yeah.
And that's fire. You know what I mean? So like, oh, yo, I didn't know you did a song with Freeway and this and that. You know what I mean? Like, and that's the good shit. That's dope. That's dope to me, Because like New Jersey Anthem was the introduction to me. And then now they going back and, like double back and yeah, that's fire. That's how you build fans. That's how you do it. You gotta constantly push shit out. Content. That's another thing. Like we follow each other. Like with this record, I made it like a thing to constantly put out content.
Yeah,
that's another piece of advice I give to artists. I feel like artists move off of a song too quick. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like they'll drop a song, post it a couple times, and then they'll drop a new song. Like my old manager told me, he was like, "Yo, like." If your song hasn't been played on the radio, nobody heard it. Like, it might be old to you because you heard it 1,000 times. Or like you and your niggas, but you got a world full of people. They don't know who you are. So, like, that's why I'm, like, drilling this shit. And to this day, like, right now, like, my phone, I'm getting likes from something I posted 3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Like, new people. You know what I mean? So, like, that, because I keep putting content out, like, people dancing, turning up, like that's how you push a record. You just got to keep pushing. That's how Fetty Wap broke, Trap Queen.
Yeah.
Like by the time that song clicked, it was out 15 months.
Yeah, I've been heard that song and I remember that shit, man. I remember when it had like, at that point, damn. I think even on YouTube, it had like a few, maybe 100 views and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Then all of a sudden, I'm going everywhere and it's global. And I'm like, yo, that's crazy, man. It's crazy how that shit just went viral after that. You know what I'm saying?
Like I've been heard it. Like by the time that song took off, I was like, damn, that's that old ass song.
She was old to us, yeah. It was new to the world, man.
Right, and that's what it is. Like the world is a big place, and artists. I get it. It's hard as an artist. You do a song and you tired. You're like, oh, I'm fucking sick of the song. You know what I mean? But that's not when you push a record. You gotta think like it's millions of people in the world.
Yeah.
You got to get the song out there. So it's not about you, you know.
Yep.
It's about the fans and the people.
So you definitely think it's important to interact with the fans?
That's number one.
Yeah.
That's number one. Yeah. I try to leave comments, like when people comment, not everything, but like I try to interact a lot, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Especially on the post. Like DMs and shit, I don't really, but like on the post, it's very important, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, especially as a new artist, you know?
Yep.
Yeah. Like you gotta interact. Because people buy into like you nowadays more so than the music. They buy into you and the lifestyle and who you are. They want to know who you are, what you into, what type of shit you like, what you like to drink. That's important nowadays. For,
Yeah.
you know, this culture. So you got to interact with your fans.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you can't be, motherfuckers be trying to be Kendrick Lamar when they still in the hood. Like you can't, like you can't. Kendrick got he's able to drop an album, disappear for 4 years and come back. Like,
Yeah.
but you can't. You know what I mean? Like you got to interact with the fans and constantly put out content and music and stay consistent. You know, consistency is that's the main thing.
Yeah, Vay, I was asking Bizz, like, what is his what's his like platform as far as like gaining new fans? Would it be like through audio? Do you get most of your fans from like Apple, Spotify? Do you get them from like YouTube, Instagram, Facebook? You know what I mean? Like, where do you get most of your fans from?
I think it's a balance between in person and Instagram. Because when I go to places and I perform, when I get off stage, everybody asking, Instagram, what's the Instagram? So I think it's a combination. I think it's a combination of Instagram and just like performing live in front of people.
Yeah.
I think because I'm such a performer and I'm a personable rapper, if you've seen any of my videos, you know I'm in your face. I want you to feel uncomfortable. I want you to feel like I don't know what to do because I'm here.
Yeah.
But that's what the art of rap is. You need to feel it.
Yeah.
It's not just about hearing it. It's about feeling it. And we come from a time, like I said earlier, attention span is like this. So you're really not listening. So now I need to be in your face for you to feel
Make sure
me.
you hear it, yeah.
And so because of that, I think I've gravitated towards majority of my audiences really, really, really come from performances over Instagram. Like I'll get more followers from a performance than I will on Instagram, which is dope because you're following me off of what you saw, not what you heard. And everything is really now about what you heard.
And they relate to it even more after that.
Relate to it even more.
Yeah.
Because then it's like, yo, you were super fire. I love that shit. And then they like go back and like look at my shit and they're like, oh, I like this. Like it's that call and response. You call out to whoever,
Yeah.
and then the response comes back as to who your target audience is.
Now you've been doing it for a minute now. What is your out of everything you've done, everything you wrote, what would be like your favorite verse? What would be your favorite verse?
That's bad.
Or you could just say like your favorite song.
Damn.
Like what has the most meaning to you?
Well, the most meaning to me is definitely Rising Phoenix.
Yeah.
I think Rising Phoenix, I've said it on multiple interviews, it was like the song, it was my healing song. I really didn't write it expecting to like do music. I just wrote it because I love music. I come from that background and I did it. And the words and the lyrics and emotion just came out. And like I remember still to this day when I recorded Rising Phoenix in the studio, I cried.
Yeah.
I cried. I had to punch in a lot because I was so tapped in emotionally because it was like I remember sitting in my room going through what I was going through and writing through that pain. And then I got an opportunity to sit and record it. That's something I can never like take away from my artistry. So like, I think the music, the lyrics from Rising Phoenix hits people, but I have so much more in store. So I'll just leave it at that. Rising Phoenix, but there's Ooh, baby. There's so much more in store.
Yo, Bizz, what about you? What's your favorite like verse or song that like means the most to you?
Man, I got this song called 10 Sex Commandments.
Oh shit.
Yikes.
Jesus Christ.
10 sex commandments.
I've been in this game for years, made me a professional, so I wrote me a manual just to let you know a step-by-step booklet for you to get your game on point. Then she'll have no choice. Rule number uno, never let no girl know how much size you hold. Because, you know, just talk it down even if she make a frown and you whip that out. Bet she scream and shout.
I was trying to hold it back the whole time.
I'm just saying, bro. Like that, yo.
Yeah.
I was in my bag on that joint, bro.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I just flipped. Like, I was so much of a fan of that big song,
Yeah.
Crack Commandments, but I was like, oh, I want to flip it on, like, something that relates to me and not just get in my bag with the pen.
Yeah.
And, yeah, it went crazy. Salute the Fourth Disciple. He made the beat. Wu-Tang, Killer Army producer, platinum producer. Yeah, I went crazy on that one, bro.
Did. Definitely did.
That's probably my most creative favorite song I did. Yeah.
Now, what you got coming up next?
15th, September 15th, we got Where Beats Meets Bars.
Yeah.
Performance. I'm headlining that. Vegas hosting, so we're gonna be there, going crazy, turning up. Salute to everybody. Keith, you know, the twins, the whole family. You know what I mean? It's like it's crazy because the last one I did, that was my first time doing it.
Yeah.
You know, this is something that, you know, they've been doing for a long time. And it's so dope because, like, it's like it goes with what we was talking about earlier. Like, they really support, like, Jersey artists, and it feels like a family. So it's like you can go there by yourself as an artist, and then when you leave, you feel like you got a family.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like a bunch of artists, producers, comedians, all type of shit. And then everybody's following each other, like, yo, give me your IG, give me that. And then they're staying in touch with you. Like, they're following, like, you drop a song, they like it, they repost it, and then you repost their shit, and it's just like a big family. And that's fire. So that I'm looking forward to that. That's on the 15th, that show. And then in between all that, it's a bunch of shit, you know, just like interviews, other shows, you know, New Jersey Anthem video, working on that. That's coming soon.
Yeah.
You know, just grinding. Yeah.
What about you, Veya?
I feel like I be moving a lot, but September 11th is Uniquely Coordinated's birthday party. Shout out to her. I'll be performing there. 15th, like Bizz said, Where Beats Meet Bars. It's Murder Inc. edition. So if there's any artist that wants to come out, all you have to do is just like, you could just recite a written. You don't have to be a freestyler off the top, but like recite a written. We play some Murder Inc. beats. You recite, do your thing for two rounds, 2 bars. Or not 2 bars, but like 2 rounds of like 16s. And then you get to promote your own track, which is really fire because like it shows your penmanship, it shows your artistry, and then it gets to show like who you are as a creator, which is one of the only platforms in Jersey that actually allows that, and you get to win money.
That's dope.
So if you do your shit, you winning $300.
Yeah.
Off the rip, like you don't do nothing. I think it's like $20 to sign up.
Yeah.
But you winning $300 back if you that nigga, if you that female. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's a platform for artists and creators to like grow, but it's also a platform for producers. And there's not a lot of platforms for producers out here. So producers, we do producer battle, or a producer will come and you play, I think, like 3 or 5 minutes of like, we give you a topic and you have to dedicate your beats to these samples, and you play 35 minutes of it, and then we call it open bar. So open bar is any artist in the room could come up and spit however the fuck you feel, whatever the fuck you feel on these producer beats. And then that actually grows an artist and producer relationship, because it's like, oh shit, like I really like that beat. Like, let me get your info. Like, and it grows.
Exactly.
Same thing with artists. Like artists, he headlining, but then the headliners, as opposed to the artists actually sign up for the volume for the edition. Now you have to come and you have to spit 2, like I said, freestyles, whatever it is, written, pre-written, whatever, on Murder Inc. beats, and then you get to fucking freestyle your own shit, and that's a platform that a lot of Jersey people don't do. It's like, give me $100. Give me $75. But we only asking for $20 because we're supporting. We have to like give back to like the pot, right? But then if you win, you get $300 back. You know how much you profited?
Yeah.
Way over $20. So it's like, if you feel like you that great, come fucking sign up for Where It Beats Me Bars and come do your shit. Whether it's singing, rapping, female artist, male artist, comedian, magician, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
But it's Jersey. And that's where True and Living, Where It Beats Me Bars, Keith Chandler, they all represent. It's just the talent. And how can we get more Jersey talent out there? And they can win bread back.
Yeah.
Which is something that don't happen. Everything is about what the artist is coming out. $20, $75, $50. What can I produce out?
Yeah.
What am I getting out of this? So you gonna sit here and tell me I'm paying $50 to do your show, and there's not a producer, engineer, no representative from a nothing, and I'm paying $50 to see other artists?
Yeah.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Yeah.
You ain't bring nobody out here. I ain't getting a write-up. I ain't getting a studio session. I ain't getting photography, video. I ain't getting nothing. But I paid $50 to be here, and then I gotta sell tickets? Kiss my black and white ass. I'm not doing none of that shit.
That's a first.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, well, you know, Queen Neveah been the first at a lot of shit. You heard?
Keep being the first.
Period.
Oh shit.
Nah, but like it's dope because a lot of times a lot of artists get frustrated because they'll do showcases or something called the showcase, and they feel like they're not getting nothing out of it.
No shade.
Yeah.
No shade. But like this is something you do. You feel what you're getting out of it. You're getting shit out of it. Like you're getting the connections, the networks, the linking. Like I said, people they're supporting you. It's like a whole group chat, and it's dope, man. Like I don't want to go too much into it. I feel like if you're an artist, you should sign up. Rappers, like she said, producer, comedian, spoken word. I'm pretty sure they would take that into it. Like anybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's in Kearney, September 15th. What's the spot? It's called
Jimmy's.
Yeah, Jimmy's Lounge.
Jimmy's Lounge. Yeah. It's like literally like on a corner.
It's dope
Yeah,
spot.
it's a good spot. It's
Got
good
the bar
vibes. They
there.
got good drinks, good food. You know, come out. Even if you're not ready to like perform and like be a part of it, just come out and like enjoy the experience. Because that's what I did. Like, I didn't know about Where It Beats Me Bars until, shout out to P Dot.
Yeah, salute to P Dot. That's my dog.
He put me on to Where It Beats Me Bars. He's like, yo, I think this is something you should check out. I came, I watched the first episode of it, you know what I'm saying, first volume, saw the show, saw how everything went. Next one, I was like, I'm gonna sign up.
Yeah.
Fuck it, I'm gonna sign up. And I was telling him, I was like, I don't know, I'm the only female. Mind you, I'm the only female that signed up. So it's like Queen Neveah versus all niggas. So I'm like, oh God.
And it's like niggas from like Atlantic City, niggas from Plainfield, niggas from Patterson. Like it's like niggas,
everywhere.
Like everybody
like,
was talented in there. Like everybody, niggas was spitting.
He's like, nah, do that shit. Fuck out of here. Like, do that shit. So I signed up. Boom.
Go crazy. Yeah.
And like I did it. I did 2. So it was a Young Money edition, and of course Young Money, Nicki Minaj. So they played 2 Nicki Minaj beats.
Yeah.
And I just spit some freestyle, whatever. I cared, but I didn't give a fuck. Because at the end of the day, I just want to show y'all my shit. Because I know you're going to fuck with it. So I did that. And then I did All Hit a Queen. So after that, done up. I was waiting. I'm like, I ain't going to win. Like, there's like all these men. Like, they was really dope. Like, and I'm just standing there. And my producer that produced, shout out to Ipkiss, he produced All Hail the Queen.
Yeah, he's fire.
And his wife was there. And he was like, the winner of Where Beats Meet Bras, yada, yada. And before he said, she was like, Neveah. And then he was like, Neveah, y'all. And I was like, oh, like I literally have the footage of my reaction, which is like, oh, shit. Because that's the first time I ever won anything as Queen Neveah.
Yeah.
I've won shit as like who I am personally, but as an artist, that was my first time. And I was like, oh, this means something. I'm onto something. And ever since that, I just like took off. I won. I came back the next month to headline, like how you're about to headline. And after I headline, they was like, yo, you want to come back and be our host?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I do. Like, you get what I mean? Like, you never know where your footsteps are going to lead you.
Yeah.
But, like, you never know where your footsteps are going to lead you.
Right.
Into bigger rooms, into higher positions. You know what I mean? Into bigger platforms where you never thought you would like excel in. Those things matter as an artist. Even though I'm not a fucking host. I went to school for theater. Like I want to perform. I want to be like spotlight. But because of the training that I had in theater, the training that I had in shows and being on stage, being in front of people, not being afraid of that interaction, not being awkward. That works with being a host.
Yeah.
So let's merge.
Yeah.
Let's merge. You feel what I'm saying? Like let's do the damn thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And right now you got this run it up shit.
Oh, you just gonna play it?
Yeah, I'm just gonna play it.
Let's play it.
You know what I mean?
That's good.
So
Run it up.
yo,
Run it up.
where can people follow, stream it, and
Listen,
anything?
they could just search Queen Neveah, Run It Up. That's it.
Yeah.
Queen Neveah, Neveah, Run It Up. Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube, SoundCloud, Amazon, Pandora, Tidal, Deezer. You name it, Queen Neveah is on there. Just search, Google me. Google Queen Neveah, Run It Up.
Yeah.
Or Google Queen Neveah so you can see my plethora of work. But Jersey outside. Big Jersey.
We outside, big Jersey.
Big Jersey.
Not ready for the new me. Stay drippin', I'm soupy. Rock this beat like a new weave, yeah.
I like to find the things.
I be in my own bracket.
Heard you with all the static just last week.
Heard your whole team was lagging, it's tragic. That money ran with you plastic. You out the game, coach had it. Get time up, stop packing. I'm here to stay classic.
Running up for the juicy. Trying to fuck with the queen.
Shit hard, yo.
Baby, sing it as a Lucy.
I think so.
hard, it is.
So,
Wanna eat it in a 2C.
we lit up the Henny, pull up to the shack like, go give me a 2-piece, yeah. Run it up, run it up, run it up, run it up. Got him, run it. Got her, run it. Run it up, run it up, run it up, run it up.
Come give me a 2-piece.
Yeah.
You digging my flow?
Respect the grind, all the team gon' start digging the flow.
Wipe you out like a tsunami.
Everybody gon' be hitting the flow.
We taking your bread, Pillsbury dope. Give me some head.
You gotta go.
Out of my DM, so you gon' pay what you owe.
Money is power and I got both. Raise up your glass, let's hold the toast. Mirror, mirror on the wall, who the baddest one out of the most? I got love coast to coast, hands on the wheel, but I'm out of control. Rapping New Jersey, fuck what you heard. Rapping New Jersey, fuck what you heard, yeah. Yeah. They was singing as a Lucy. Got you, honey.
Wanna eat it in a 2C.
We lit up the Henny, pull up to the shack like,
Go give me a 2-piece.
yeah. Run it up, run it up.
Run it up, run it up.
Got her, money.
Got her, run it.
Run it up, run it up.
Run it up, run it up.
Lit up the Henny, pull up to the shack like, go give me a 2-piece, yeah. Yeah, that shit hard.
Yeah, that's definitely radio play right there.
Big.
Definitely.
Absolutely, bro.
That shit hard, man.
That's crazy.
That shit hard. Run that shit the fuck up.
Knox, what up, bro?
Yo.
Oh,
Yeah.
hey, okay.
Yeah.
Back to back on them.
Jersey.
Back. Big
Jersey.
Jersey.
Jersey Anthem. Yo, where can they get it, man?
Apple Music, Spotify, Tidal, YouTube, SoundCloud. It's all over, man. There's the Prince, New Jersey Anthem. You type that in, it's gonna pop right up. Jersey's head.
Jersey's here. Jersey's here. You can look all over, but no, you'll never make that hot shit we made, cause you're
Not from my state.
So you can look all over, but no, you'll never make that hot shit we made, cause you're not from my
What
state.
he said? Garden State.
Garden State.
Stand tall, hard to break. Will as hell, I'm far from fake. Harlem shake. It on point, you started late. City lock, I'm really hot. Come my way, no Fetty Wap. Like Joe Button, like Tretch. Like no front and we next. We got hundreds on deck.
Tell them who you is.
Left, right, left, right, left, right. Drop it down, hands up, not a sound. Got it now, lock it down. I'm on my New Jersey shit.
Yeah.
I'm on my New Jersey shit. Let me just make this statement loud and clear. Jersey's here. Where we from?
Jersey's here.
What?
Jersey's here.
But no, you'll never make that hot shit we made, cause you're not from my state. So you can look all over, but no, you'll never make that hot
You gonna tell him how to do it?
It's from the TikTokers
Tell
right
him.
here.
Here we go.
Now side to the side to the back, side to the front. Get low with it. Get low with it. Sharp bounce, sharp bounce, sharp bounce, sharp bounce. Jersey rock, Jersey rock, Jersey rock, Jersey rock. Hey yo, if you dance, you gotta jump on that. Like no front and we next.
I'm in the video. Just she in the video.
Right.
Drop it down.
Hands up,
Now the sound, got it now.
lock it down. I'm on my New Jersey shit. I'm on my New Jersey shit.
Big Jersey.
Let me just make this statement loud and clear.
Jersey's here. Jersey's here.
What? You can look all over, but you'll never make that hot shit we made, cause you're not from my state. So you can look all over, but no, you'll never make that hot shit we made, cause you're not from my state. New Jersey. Hey, 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 hey. I'm fucking playing, man.
Yo, I'm telling you, man. They gotta throw these joints on the radio. They got to.
Back to back, man.
Matter of fact, I need to hear this shit in a strip club.
Yo.
It gotta be in a strip club. Especially in New Jersey.
We at?
Man, listen.
Yo, since we talking about strip, yo, R.I.P. to Jersey Girls. Oh my God, that was my spot.
Oh yeah. Jersey
You ever been to Jersey Girls?
I never been. What? I never been, man. Hey.
Solo 1 and 9.
Hey, I never been.
Oh, Jersey Girls is like, that was our shit growing up.
Yo, salute to Lady. You ever met Lady L?
Lady L. She's still outside.
Nah.
You never met Lady L, bro? Oh,
We gotta have to put him on.
yeah, bro.
Shout out to Lady L, yo.
wildin'
She's
right now.
like,
Lady L like the
She's
strip
the
club.
mother.
Man, she like
Yeah?
the mother. of
she's
all
the
the
mother
the strippers and the
of all
bartenders.
Jersey strip
Where's she
clubs.
out of?
She from Jersey. She from Jersey City.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Damn, yo.
Chilltown 201.
Nah, I never met
And
her.
a fuck
Yeah,
up.
I
she
need to
like
be outside a little bit more.
Yeah, nah, Lady L, like, man, bro. When I went to last time I was at Jersey Girls before it closed down, Red Cafe was there. I performed. He had, matter of fact, I don't even think he performed. That shit was so good. Niggas started fighting and shooting. And
Oh shit.
Oh, shit.
it was
Well,
it's
sound-
damn. It sounded like that.
Sound like that.
That's what it sounded like.
Niggas just shooting.
But yeah, man. That definitely got to be in the strip club. That's a strip club joint right there.
Oh yeah.
Yo, we gotta make that relevant, man. The strip club shit, we gotta do that in Jersey like they do down south.
It's like, I don't know, man. Like down south, it was such an eye opener to me.
Yeah.
That's where if you was an independent up and coming artist, that's where you broke your song.
Yeah.
It was a strip club. Like you go there and you knew if you had one. It was almost like
You got the
it was like almost like the prep before you got into like
right.
the nightclub.
Right.
Like, all right, if my shit go here, it's definitely gonna go in the club, you know.
right.
And I don't know why Jersey don't do that because we got enough of them. We got
It goes back to the conversation we had before. Crabs in a bucket. Fuck it.
Hey, man, I feel like we gotta start doing that.
Yeah, I
Our strip
feel
clubs
like-
be popping. I'm sorry, babe. I mean, I should be cracking. You know what I'm saying? Yo, I should be jumping though, man. Like, yo, man, there's a lot of people I knew like from New York, right? That would have never came over here. Just like Jersey, whatever. But then COVID hit. A lot of shit shut down in the city. and they started coming to Jersey City and Newark, and he was like, yo, this shit the fuck lit. I was like, I've been told you that shit.
Them shits ain't closed down.
I've been told you that shit, yeah.
I will give New York though, like I'm such a Jersey head. That's all I've partied in. But since I've got with my team, Respect the Grind, and I've been to New York, yo, partying 4 or 5 in the morning, then going to get halal.
Yeah, that's a different, right? That's
I'm
a hit
so
different.
sorry. It's an experience.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
yeah.
Jersey, if you're not performing in New York, you need to go to New York to perform and get that whole New York experience because
Halal food be
it's
heavy.
love. And then like after you get lit, you perform, you get lit, it's love. It's open till like 4 in the morning. After you go get your halal.
Yeah.
Or you go to DJ Self seafood spot. I forgot what it's called, but it's right there in Queens.
Yeah, yo, Queens
Right
is
there.
my
Yo,
shit. Queens is my shit,
Yeah.
yo.
I told yo.
Steinway, Northern Boulevard, all that
Yes, sir.
shit, yo, that's
Yeah.
my
I told
shit,
I
man.
said, yo, Queens is lit.
You know what I'm saying?
Queens has
Liberty, Jamaica.
look, respectfully, I feel like
Queens nightlife.
whoever hit
is
this, but like
different, bro.
Queens. This is coming from an artist from Jersey. Don't beat me up, but like Queens got the best halal. Queens got the best halal. Like I've had halal from Manhattan. I've had halal from Brooklyn.
Nah, that's like the
I've never
tourist
had
shit,
halal
yeah.
from Bronx, but I've definitely had halal from Queens and baby.
Nah, that should be hitting.
They
Shit be
they put
24/7.
love, like you know how like we black, so like soul food, like we come from love in our cooking, like we put our love in it. And them niggas in Queens put love in a halal, baby,
Yeah,
1000%.
that shit hitting over there, man.
It's hitting.
Definitely is.
I think that's where they get us. They get us because of the time.
Yeah.
Because like Jersey is like
2 o'clock,
2 o'clock.
1:30,
it's
2
over.
o'clock.
Yeah.
You know what I
2
mean?
o'clock,
And then,
2
like, out
2
there,
o'clock tops, maybe 2:30 tops, but
It's
2
like-
2:30 tops.
I mean, they had the afties, you know what I mean? Like we call
Yeah.
it like the after hours, but like New York is just, all right, we gonna close this bitch when niggas stop turning up.
Right at 5
Yeah.
at 5 o'clock.
I mean, let's not get it
Breakfast.
twisted though. We can't throw no shade on Jersey. Only reason I'm saying that is because our shit do be jumping.
Oh,
It
You know
is.
what I'm saying?
Oh.
I've been to some spots in the
No,
city
I'd
where I was
rather
like,
be-
yo, what the fuck is this?
I ain't going front. Nah,
1000%.
I'd rather be
Yeah.
there. Especially strip clubs. No, like besides Sin City was fire. They closed down, but like Jersey, I feel
Our
like
strip
Jersey
clubs. Our strip
is
clubs
way
is-
better
yeah.
than New York. Yeah, it's way better than New York.
Yeah.
I agree with that. But
I can't relate, but go ahead, talk your shit.
oh man, niggas gotta take Bizz to the strip club.
Yeah. Yo. What we gotta do is hit up these strip clubs and be like, yo, play our
Run it up
shit.
for the
Records.
juicy.
Play
Tryna
our
fuck
shit.
with the queen. Baby, I'm single as a Lucy.
Cause that's where
Got
it
you?
go, yo.
Yeah.
And then,
Like, cause
Wanna eat
down
it
south, not
juicy?
only down south, where they play your shit, then they'll let you perform.
yeah.
So like you on stage performing, niggas throwing money in the air, and
But see, if we do that shit here,
it'd be a
it's
whole
gonna make
movie.
every state that's around us
Yes.
gravitate to Jersey, which these motherfuckers ain't getting.
Got you.
They're not getting that shit. It just makes sense.
Wanna
But
eat
it's
it
alright
in the
though.
2C?
We gonna make it happen.
Yeah, we definitely gonna make
You
it
got
happen.
the Henny,
We can
pull up
start
to the
from
shack, like, go give me a
See,
2C.
she already
Yeah.
she practicing her shit.
Run it up, run it up.
Run it up, run it up.
That's a good strip club joint too.
Got him
It is.
running.
Yeah. It is.
Got her running.
Yo, matter of fact, we gotta.
Run it up, run it up.
That's what
Run
type
it
of
up, run it
promotion we
up.
gotta fucking do. We gotta make that shit happen. I don't know who gotta fucking do it, who we gotta talk to, but we need to find at least one strip club to make it happen, and everybody else. Can
You
fall
heard
in
that,
line.
Lady L, David L, Lady L, and David L. David L, my manager.
That's
Lady
linked up.
L, she the queen of the strips in Jersey.
We need one strip club. Just
One.
Just one.
They got a couple.
Play
they got
Queen of Neveah, and
Passaic-
even though Queen of
Passaic,
Neveah
Patterson,
not like a
Yeah.
that type of
somewhere,
market,
wherever it's
but
at.
we gonna do that because
gotta
Queen
do
of
it.
Neveah make all type of music for everybody.
Oh,
Jane
my
of all
dude Cliff
trades.
Poe, shout to Cliff Poe. Like it's something.
Oh yeah, Poe.
Yeah,
Yep.
like man, we gotta make this shit happen.
Yeah.
Definitely gotta make it
Louis
happen.
J, all y'all Jersey niggas I fuck with, bro.
Yeah,
Like, link with
GL
me.
homie. GL homie.
Nah, I mean, like it makes sense.
It does make sense.
Makes
People don't know the dude from Magic City in Atlanta, motherfucker from Jersey, man.
Really,
The one who made it, he's from Jersey.
Interesting.
Jersey niggas go everywhere and get money, bro.
Big Jersey.
Yeah.
Jersey, stand the fuck up
In the fuck
and
up.
push your pup. What?
Nah, that's like I'm
Bitch,
telling you.
move.
That's another piece of advice I would give artists. That
Yeah.
I mean, to get your joint popping in a strip club,
Get it
cracking
cracking in
I'm
the
sorry,
strip club?
I apologize. Get it cracking in a strip club.
Yeah.
That's a good. That's good. You know, like I said, it's a good because nightclub is hard. Like I fuck with DJs and I get it. You know, like when they're in the nightclub, they got to do the top 40 thing, and it's
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
you tell
Cater
I'm
to
gonna play
so
your
many-
joint, but they gotta
Yes.
cater to
Cater
strip
to
club.
so many artists
Right.
and so many audience that
Yeah, the strip club
pay.
is different, man.
Strip clubs are
And then-
completely different.
Yeah.
If you get a dancer that's like, yo, that's my shit, she gonna request it.
Yo,
Mm-hmm.
and that's how it works down south.
Yeah.
Like down south, what happens is the dancers request a song. So if your song ring off, they'll be like, yo, what song is that? And they'll be like, yo, that's Queen Neveah, Run It Up. Like, yo, when I come out, I want to come out to that. Like
Right.
literally, like I've seen like Young Jeezy and all them niggas, that's how they all Quavo, all the
Yeah.
Migos, they got their start in strip clubs, all of them. Had dancers requesting their shit and they going and then like their records ringing off and they in the strip club and then Atlanta Falcons niggas is in it, like NFL niggas in, and then it's just word of mouth after that.
And now New York Giants is coming up
Right.
outside to New Jersey
Jets.
Anthem.
Niggas from the Yankees in there. Niggas,
Yeah.
Yeah, we gotta do it, man.
Yeah,
we
bro.
definitely gotta make that shit happen, especially in our own fucking state.
yeah, it's
Gotta
only
do
right.
it.
It's only right.
But yo, you know, man, we've been chopping it up for a minute. It's just this is how comfortable we are. You know what I'm saying? This is how comfortable we are.
I don't
We
even know
just-
what time it is. I ain't
We
even-
just
Me neither.
talking and shit, man. We ain't got no set
Big Jersey.
topic and nothing like that. We just flowing and
We
shit.
just chilling.
But
I
you know,
love
I know, you know, we gotta wrap this shit up. You know what I'm saying? But before we do, you know, let them know where to reach you at one more time.
Yeah, so y'all can reach me on Instagram, The Real Queen Neveah. One word, The Real Queen Neveah, Neveah, the one and only. You could literally Google me, just Google Queen Neveah. I'm on Spotify, I'm on Apple Music, I'm on every streaming platform that y'all fucking have on y'all shit. Just search up Queen Neveah. You gonna find my music. I just dropped Run It Up. We running it up.
There you go.
It's super fire. It's definitely a different track for me. If you listen to Queen Neveah, you know Run It Up is definitely like a drill track, and that's a little different from what I'm used to. But Jane of all trades gets it done. So make sure y'all stream Run It Up. Make sure y'all stream all of my music. Follow me. Subscribe to my YouTube, Queen Neveah. Follow me on Facebook music page, Queen Neveah. Like, I'm just outside. Big Jersey. I'm always repping. You're
Jersey.
the biggest.
Biz, where they can find you?
Instagram, Bizz the Prince, BIZZ the Prince 18. Bizz the Prince on Facebook, Bizz the Prince on Twitter, Bizz the Prince on Apple Music, Bizz the Prince on Spotify, everywhere, man. Google, you know what I mean? Type it in, find me. Got a bunch of music out, you know. New Jersey Anthem, that's the one that's making the waves right now. Make sure y'all stream that. It's going crazy. Video coming soon, and we outside, man.
Period.
Big Jersey.
Big Jersey.
Yo, appreciate y'all coming through, yo, for real.
Yo, appreciate you, man, for
Appreciate
having
you.
us.
Shout
man.
out to Solo 1 and 9, yo.
Yo, I'm
We
glad we made it
outside
happen.
Jersey.
I'm glad we made it happen.
We
Absolutely
did.
had
Made
to,
it happen,
man.
Captain.
For real.
Let's go.
Easy, man.
I'ma take time to unwind and write this love letter to myself. Ain't never needed nothing from no one, didn't need a nigga for no help. Sometimes in life you gotta play your best hand with the cards that you dealt. 2019 brought me some of the hardest pain that I ever felt. Yeah, niggas and bitches like you make it hard for kings and queens. Yeah, I'm strong, but the narcissism shit made me break down mentally and metaphorically speaking. Your apologies no longer needed. I was locked in, you was clocked out on excuses. Was a cop out, nigga. I'm the one that let my guard down, nigga. Held you up and you was down now, nigga. Every question I dismissed, trying to be the bigger person, see the bigger picture. Figures, well, I'm triggered, but I want you, now I don't need you. Take several seats in IKEA. You without me's no cheese on a pizza. You plain B, you lame B. What's crazy? You fucked around and turned into everything you said you would never be. Ha. Since you had to go, it's time to switch up my flow. Doing what I wanna do, going where I wanna go. What don't break a woman, gon' make a woman make a boss moves. Brought into
to this world of natural winners, I can never lose. Yeah, started from the bottom, now I'm climbing to the top. Rising like the phoenix, can't be ever stopped. Nah, and even though these situations had me contemplating.